following show may shock, disturb, and offend some viewers. The opinions, theories, and facts shared on this podcast are not widely accepted by the brainwashed masses, especially those who find dark humor offensive. Viewer discretion is advised.
Jeffrey Dahmer soaked in blood. The Unabomber blowing up. Waco, Texas, and Heaven's Gates. Aliens modified, men from apes. JFK shot in the head by the CIA. Bigfoot and the Mothman. Son of Sam talking to dogs again. Witches, ghosts, and goblins. Mysterious noise and hauntings. Dark arts in the skull and bones. Most celebrities are probably cloned. So if you're feeling all alone, crack a beer and get stoned. I welcome you to the podcast Strange Brew. We're here to entertain you. We're here to entertain you.
It's about to get strange.
I don't want to be in 1080p. I don't like looking at me in the fucking mirror.
Jeffrey Dahmer soaked in blood. The Unabomber blowing up. Waco, Texas, and Heaven's Gates. Alien modified, men from apes. Hitler faked his death and then escaped. Bigfoot and the Mothman. Son of Sam talking to dogs again. Witches, ghosts, and goblins. Mysterious noise and hauntings. Dark arts and the skull and bones. Most celebrities are probably cloned. So when you're feeling all alone, grab a beer and get stoned. I welcome you to the podcast Strange Brew. We're here to entertain you. We're here to entertain you.
It's about to get strange.
Welcome. What's going on, everybody out there?
Why couldn't Chewbacca find a house to buy?
Why?
He was looking in Alderaan places. Wookiee mistake.
I sprayed some deodorant in my mouth the other day.
Yeah.
The rest of the day, I just had an accent. Yeah.
That's funny. Welcome to the podcast. This is Strange Brew Podcast coming at you. I have my my fucking skeleton coffee.
What?
That motherfucker's got balls!
You son of a bitch.
Well, he wasn't right about everything. I got no balls.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him on a spaceship.
Punch him, please, Billy.
I don't want to now. Why did Adele cross the road?
Who, Adele?
Adele.
Why?
She wanted to say hello from the other side.
I think that's assault.
And for we might swear a little bit on episodes, but not that often.
I would never say the word fuck. I would never fucking say that. Ever.
I'm actually super curious now. If you're having sex with somebody and you come on their face, but they didn't want it, is that technically assault? But it's not that they didn't want it.
That is technically okay.
They never
sex? Are you having sex?
Yeah, we're having sex already. Everything's fine, and then you just never had a conversation about where to come, and you just decided on the face.
I feel like you're consenting to have sex, and the guy just explodes on your face, or a girl, or what? I guess it has to be a guy if it's coming.
You could squirt.
I guess you could squirt. We got to be what's that? Inclusive. We have to make sure we include everybody.
Oh, fucking projectile coming for girls, but not squirting.
Yeah, and then whatever.
Hey, Billy.
I'm Billy.
I'm having a party. Want to come?
Nah, you're fat.
Really fucking racist on this. Sorry, and everybody love everybody.
Why is every accent okay until you do a Chinese one?
Oh, Chinese. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the podcast.
They're making the quality of these things better and better. They're not that bad. What's up, dude?
You are in disguise because Billy murdered 12 women last night.
Who's Billy?
What would your name be?
I don't know. I gotta look at that.
The
again.
disguise glasses kind of got a Hitler mustache on it.
This looks like I don't know. My name's Jimmy.
Oh, I seem to have mixed it up. I got a L, and that's the left. That's the. It's all right. Well, now we're gonna call you Stumpy.
It's fucked up. I think the world is fucked up. Let's have some fun with some hauntings of Ontario, though.
I'm going to go off on a tangent. If
I
not.
know, me too.
I had a vampire come to my house.
Welcome.
I haven't been sucked off good in a while.
That's funny. Welcome to the show, everybody out there. What's going on? We're greasing the polls. # grease the polls for the spooky season. Ghost penis.
It's
It's a ghost dick.
a bent ghost stick. My God.
Yeah, he's got some fucking curve on him.
See,
I don't know why either, Dahmer, because that shit is fucked up. That you're like cutting open like animals and being like, this makes me horny. I love it. It's just like, what? Not as cold as they fucking say, but
Others would say it's Kanye West's fault.
yeah, they might say that. There is a iceberg, a dick iceberg. Dicks ahoy.
I want to sit on that.
Oh, Aaron is in Antarctica.
Oh my God.
teleported here.
Ladies and gentlemen, live on the scene breaking in Antarctica, we have Aran. Aran, what's it like down there?
Cold.
Well, you heard it from him, folks.
I am dressed like a hippie again, so I should have been like, what's
With
going
your
on,
fake
man?
ass long hair, Tom.
What's going on there, buddy? Case I want to get into about a man that was like kidnapped by a Bigfoot. Just so fucking crazy.
So wild. I didn't realize how many like different variations of Bigfoot there is.
Welcome to the dark secrets.
You don't have
of
parents
Disney.
either.
Yeah, it's crazy, and we'll get into all that stuff because that stuff's weird as fuck too. Of all the movies that they do that exclude like a parent dies, so then it's like Walt Disney will raise you.
Don't
Just gotta
worry,
get
I
on your
got you.
knees.
And I'm just plain old Sir James Wilson Vincent Saville.
So out of our, maybe not the greatest idea, but I don't really listen to good ideas. I just do things because I want to do things. And essentially for this episode, we all decided to kind of dress up a little Jimmy Savile-esque.
No. We didn't all decide. Let's make this abundantly clear. This was Tom's idea.
No, it wasn't. This is a lie. It was Aaron's idea.
It was Tom's idea.
It was Aaron's idea. He is the one that put this seed into my mind. Billy has like this weird straw hat on. It kind of you look like you should be in Nova Scotia on some sort of inbred farm.
Thinking.
Yeah.
Disclaimer: this looks nothing like the
What his does.
sex dungeon or whatever you want to call it that we're going to be talking about. There we go.
Yeah.
That shit is freaky.
And she's very excited the fact that she can open it without a man's help.
Yes.
So yes to drugs.
I miss
to the
those
point
days.
of making others uncomfortable.
Those are good days. What do we got next? More doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette.
We need you to fight in our proxy war so we can launder money.
Jupiter.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
And I was like, wow, that's interesting. So
To take off your shoes, slowly pull down your pants.
She's drowning.
Take
Old can of moobs.
What's with
Cheers.
you and Heineken? Or testicles.
We're,
You know
we're
those things that
storing
make
it up
men
for.
men?
We're
What?
storing it up for the doomsday.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff coming.
We're going to be dragging two big, massive ball bags around full of cum for the next like 5 years when the world starts to end.
Yeah.
Up a cigarette butt off the ground
No,
and put it in my
you
beer.
can't. Let's just murder people for the sake that they murdered other people. It's nonsense. There's bombing indiscriminately to
Vengeance is real.
Yeah, watch the new Batman movie, man. He learned that it wasn't vengeance he needed justice.
Well, yeah, when I get a boner, man, like looking down, I'm like, that's like all of it. It's gotta be all of it.
Because you're so skinny, it goes all to your dick.
There's no way that I still can function.
I feel a little woozy here. Fuck.
I would shit my pants.
Just gotta dig up that fucking lady.
I would shit my pants.
Like-
I'm gay, I guess.
I think.
Nine.
8 years. Oh, that's such a better joke now. I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Surely to God, there's some fucking alien porn out
The
there.
fact that people buy these books, bro, that there's legit people that have bought these books that are like, sexy alien probing me and putting a baby inside my belly.
What's the difference between 3 cocks and a joke?
What?
Tom can't take a joke.
It's so predictable. Welcome, everybody, to 7 years of strangeness. 7 years of doing this fucking goddamn podcast. Welcome. I'm very excited, everybody. And I am Tomcat, a.k.a. Tom Thompson, the controversial hip-hop artist called The Reptilian. And who am I joined by? Let me introduce Billy for a second. Where's that? Oh, first I want to. Yeah,
we'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll
Big
do it
special,
live.
everybody.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Oh, everyone's coming in. Fuck yeah, here we go, everybody. This is my hetero life mate, Billy.
What do you think of fruits love slides the most? What fruit love slides the most?
What?
A kiwi.
Oh, wow.
Shout out Caleb Martin. Thanks for joining us, man. We're shouting out some people. What's up, Caveman Steve? Hey, bigots. Yes. Bilbo Baggins, Billy. What else? Okay. Anyone that's in the chat right now, think of all the Billy names that you can. Because we've done it over the years. It's something that we used to do. When Billy would join the show, we would be Billy Zane, Billy Baldwin, Billy Ray Cyrus. We would do this every episode where we would find it. We'll reference to a clip later with that. So
if you can come up with a new name for me, I'd love to hear it.
William. I just have to look up William names. Hey, Billy, want to come over?
No, not the way you just asked that. No, I don't.
Right.
No.
And my stoic, quiet best friend in Ireland. Do you want to introduce yourself, sir?
I was literally just sitting here thinking, like I've been here for what, like probably half the time of what we're celebrating today, and I still don't have any like cool or funny nicknames or anything. So it's quite sad, actually.
You're the horror boy.
I'll be honest,
Billy
it's
Black.
actually quite sad. One thing I will say is, in celebration of 7 years, I decided to chuck my Bill Gates can of moobs, and I moved on to some random Irish cider instead.
Thank God. So everybody, like, obviously,
Nice.
if you don't know, I've a child on the way. My wife looks like she has a beach ball in her stomach. It's wild. Even Billy, knowing you how long, you'd be like, whoa, it's so wild to like see the process of all the
Of
stuff
course,
and feel the kicking and stuff. Is like, it's not like it's like a touch on your hand. It's like inside of like a I don't know, like a balloon or something. So this will be the last time I can really celebrate on the show. So I got a bunch of drinks, and because it's we're Canadian, or at least half of us are, I just found these are like a Ricky's lemonade, and it's like Trailer Park Boys. So I'm like, I'll try that out. That's kind of cool. We have a lot of things, everybody. We have stuff we're going to talk about. We have articles, news stories. Billy's got some fun articles. Who's Billy Boof? Billy Boof? Who's that? So this is gonna be a really fun time for everybody. Billy, go Leafs. No, Billy's sweater is garbage. Sports ball, bro.
No, I don't care. I just love Toronto.
Aran, how have you been, sir? Isn't it wild that I've been doing the show for 7 years, and you got introduced at the kind of perfect time, man.
Have you been here for 3 years? Or
Three and a half, something like that.
Yeah, must be.
Wow.
I know, right?
That's
seems very
wild.
weird.
Well, and you know, it's funny. Okay. I didn't do it, but I was going to do a little montage where it's like, we will remember you. Dun, dun, dun. And it was like going to be Anton, and then he turns into a girl, and then it's going to be Justin, and he turns into a drunk fuck. And then it's going to be Mike Blowski that used to be on the show at the very beginning. And like some of those episodes you guys can find on Patreon, but I just thought it would have been funny to been like, we will remember you, and have like, you know, when it goes like black and it like fades out of like they're dead.
Sarah McLachlan's
Brutal. Yeah. But like, I'm like, we'll get copywritten for that like we do everything else, but I thought it'd be
Oh, for
hilarious to do that, because I've had different hosts and people, and I started the very first episodes with a guy named we called him Big Mac. I was just like, it's weird because I had the microphones. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I heard other shows, and I didn't listen to for people out there. I didn't listen to many podcasts. It was like those conspiracy guys, and one called Generation Y, which was a true crime one. And I was like, I could do this. And then
that was a question I was actually going to ask. I don't know if I actually know the story of how you got started. And it's funny for people who don't know. You mentioned those conspiracy guys. It's funny that was like, that was a person that you listened to and kind of maybe helped inspire you, whatever. Because I literally know Gordo in person. Like, he lives.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't anymore. Yeah, but he's from my town. Like, he's a couple of years older than me, but like we grew up in the same town at the same time. Know a lot of the same people. It's kind of bizarre that like I ended up doing this show with you guys, and then Tom listened to them, and then he's from this town, and it's just weird.
It is weird because that's what inspired me. Because I mostly would like when I obviously there's like Joe Rogan and stuff, but really what I'd listen to before bed. Strangely, Billy used to make jokes that I used to watch Ken Burns war documentaries before bed.
Know.
so it is interesting the way we kind of like started this show off and stuff like that. And I would listen to it before bed. Like Generation Y was like, this lady got murdered and then she died in the warm blood or whatever, right? And I was like, this is nice to fall asleep to. And then I was like, I had the mic. I was already making music. So I was like, I want to throw together a podcast. I didn't know who I was going to do it with. I was like, anybody that wants to join, right? And then wrong choices in a lot of ways, but the first episode I'll release on Patreon for everybody. I've been kind of holding it. I'll do it for this 7 years celebration. Is the first episode. The quality does not sound great, but it's with this guy we called him Big Mac, and he was a funny dude that I knew through like the restaurant industry. Came over, had a couple beers. I was probably doing drugs at that time, and we just like talked about like strange mysteries. Was the first episode, right? And then as I kind of grew and we got better at this stuff, but like then Justin came along where I just worked with him, and I was like, hey, I do this show. I just started it. Would you want to join? And Justin was a good person to like just sit there and listen to me talk shit. I said that's essentially what he did. Me and Billy would joke about that. They wasn't adding too much input, but he added enough. Like, it was fun for what it was. You'll see clips of him when we show some of the older clips of the show. And then Billy came back from out west, and that's where everything kind of changed, where I was like, hey, I'm doing this podcast. Did you want to come join? I remember texting you. And then I remember the first time we came over, we had a smoke, and then we just kind of talked about what we could do. And I think the first episode we ever did was either, and this is on Patreon, Urban Legends I think it was Urban Legends. And then we did the doll, which I still want to do another. We have to do another Haunted Dolls episode, which I know Aran loves his blow up dolls.
Big fan.
He fucks Chucky in the ass.
I was gonna say, you fuck that.
Yeah, that's why I paid like $600 to get him so I could fuck him.
He's fleshable.
Yeah. When you pull his fucking overalls, whatever you call them.
God damn it! Did you know that like someone probably did that? There's got to be one person that put like a fleshlight in a Chucky doll, or
There's
like
and his hands. I don't know if you noticed, but like one of his hands
they're perfectly.
Like
Wonder why.
What's his wife's name?
Tiffany.
That's hilarious. I fall asleep to Europa in the left ear, to Speed and Mozart in the other ear. That's hilarious. I'm for everyone on the Patreon. I'll still get through Europa at some point. I'm on like the 6th part. It's a 12-hour documentary. Okay, it's fucking long, but if you don't know what it is, you should definitely check it out. You stick out amongst other conspiracy shows I watch because zero fucks are given. Attitude, crude, who we. Well, that's what we do. Like, the whole point of the show, and especially me and Billy started, is like we were literally getting wasted. We would drink half of a 26er before we even started the show.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, and it was we would do about an hour and a half, and it was all on audio. 2018 is when we really started, and it started slow, and there's the episodes of like that me and Justin did that I don't even know why I released. Bad judgment, because we were like literally drunk as fuck talking about like gray aliens. Or like that was the reptilians, and I was like, yo, Bohemian Grove, and I'm like out of my mind drunk. Like, and it's crazy that we released that stuff. And the craziest thing to me in general is that people fucking listened. We got downloads. We had fans. We had people coming into the Facebook group page. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it was bad. But the worst part about all that was once you get to that level of intoxicated, and especially hanging around your buddies, you say jokes that you're like, this will be funny. Everybody will laugh. And then you grow up a little bit and you're like,
not a good
idea. It sucks to cringe at yourself. You're like,
I've done it many times. I've done it many times. That's kind of like, I'm just getting everything shared to I was just thinking of the group page. It's funny. We did that group page for a long time where we would do the host heads, and it's funny what Facebook is like now, because it's turning into something, because Mark Zuckerberg got like essentially like sued or whatever the hell happened to him, but he allowed it to essentially, now it's more of a freedom platform a little bit. Like, I posted crazy shit on Facebook and it never gets taken down, but our group page was reaching tons of people, tons of fans were chiming in on Facebook when we kind of first started this. And then that got taken down because of Jeffrey Dahmer memes, literally.
Yeah, the pooping one.
But it's just crazy how long that we've been doing this show, and we might as well start showing some clips and stuff like that. And it's just wild.
You're gonna have a lot of embarrassing moments of me, and I don't want to.
I know.
I don't like being put on blast like this.
I know. We got to show some of the stuff because it's kind of where the show was and where it started. And
I'd put money on your embarrassing moments aren't on here.
They are, some of them. Not the one where I'm drunk and you slap my stomach and stuff, but every clip that we've had, I used to get like full blown drunk at Billy's because I could or whatever, and there'd be times where I'd like drive home and I'm definitely like still out of my mind. And I don't do that anymore for everybody that's watching. But there's one time where I was snoring like hella loud, and Billy like slapped my stomach as hard as he could, and I didn't wake up, and he was just like. Or remember that one time that I got you and Alex to punch me in the stomach? That was fucking dumb.
Oh, yeah. We all just took turns haymakering his belly.
And I told him to do it. And then the next morning, I wake up, my stomach's... I could have died. Like, I could have ruptured something because, like, that's how Harold Houdini died. And I woke up the next morning. I look at my stomach. It's all purple. Luckily, I was trying to flex every time. It was fucked, dude. My stomach...
We gave you good hits. That would have been a good way to go, though. I'd have remembered you.
More people need to watch this show. Fuck the powers to be. Well, even on like, we just reached 2,000 people on YouTube. It took forever. We're growing all the time, but like we get shadow banned a lot. It's a fact. Like that's what's happening to a lot of the content that we produce because it pushes the boundaries on things. And that's essentially why I started this show. Right. But it's been a long time. We have a lot of funny memories. So let's start with this first clip.
Oh, hi.
We're going to be doing a really fun episode for everybody. It'll be out a couple weeks.
Sweet.
And then hopefully he actually gets a fucking laptop at some point.
Shut up.
So get ready. Be prepared. We got a lot of fun stuff coming. This kid comes over to my house and then stinks up the fucking podcast studio. You fuck. Ba-bam! I'm going to hunt you like we're talking about humans that hunt other humans. So be prepared in a couple weeks. It's going to be a fun.
We're in outer space, man. Oh, shit. They got beer here.
Strange. What are we talking about? Do you remember?
Strange folklore.
No, native folklore, not strange folklore.
Oh, it's the same thing.
We look like we're in a fucking family photo.
Did you ever find Bugs Bunny attractive when he'd put on a dress and play a girl bunny? No. No. Neither did I. I was just asking.
Getting strange, like as strange as Billy looks like David Spade.
Oh, that's really mean.
It's the Strange Brew Podcast.
Fuck this.
Oh no, shit, Billy, no. Good morning, Vietnam. We're doing Strange the Brew. Ding dong. Billy's being racist against the Vietnamese. It's not cool.
I couldn't do it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, hi.
Strange Brew.
Oh, a cat's coming.
Get it all crazy.
You heard the leprechaun music. Hey, cat.
Ready for some?
We're going to Ireland. Fucking necklace, Billy.
What's going on?
Strange Brew Podcast. What are we doing, Billy?
Billy. We're doing Billy.
Okay. We're doing creepy Canadian legends for all you fuckers. What's up there, boy?
Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausage?
Man, these motherfuckers have never seen Freddy Got Fingered, but they're referencing it. Strange Brew with these crazy two. Billy's been fucking too gassy.
Pizza sauce.
Oh my god, that smells terrible. What's going on, eh? What are we talking about, eh? What's going on, eh?
Canadian conspiracies there, eh?
Canadian conspiracies, eh? It's cuckoo.
Yeah, I didn't do it right.
Let's see what happens in a couple hours after this is gone. Another episode of Strange Brew with this strange dude. We're going to talk about the Philadelphia experiment finally, getting into some creepy, weird shit with disappearing ships and more. Billy just called me a white girl. I'm ready to get white girl wasted for this podcast.
He will too. He'll do it.
We want to burst through our ceiling.
I can see it in your eyes.
We're finally diving back into aliens, so stay tuned for Strange Brew and this motherfucker with his ET phone home fingers.
Phone home.
I am Jason, and this is my retarded cousin, Justin.
Fuck you.
Oh, it's getting strange. What are we doing, Justin?
Burning children.
Oh no, we're doing Bohemian Grove. You don't know. That mask is so cheap.
I like it.
We're doing the
Strange Brew Podcast. Billy McFarlane, Billy Ray Cyrus, Billy Elliot.
Billy Elliot, you faggot. Antichrist. I am an Antichrist. No one born, but I'm not again. God save the
Did you just see
Queen.
it? It was like Sid and McDonald's.
And there's no future. And England's
Nowhere.
dreaming. Neil Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong. I got my Armstrong. Why is this so fun? Why?
For some reason, we have exercise equipment. Go get a finger out of the way.
Ready?
Yeah, go. You tired?
A little bit. Oh.
Billy's.
Why are you way over here? Why you come over here? Why
That's
you way over here? You come Get off my skinny white ass.
Hey there, bud. What are we doing tonight, buddy? Buddy boy? Tommy. You're so sad about Chris Farley. That's it's so crazy to make clips. Like, I had to take them from all like archives of like Instagram and Tom, can you say the sound clip from Titanic again? She's made of iron, sir. She's made of iron. That's fine. That episode. That episode will be released on Cult of Conspiracy soon. She's made of iron, sir. It's so crazy. Well, I'm just glad still good people out there giving a shit about Canada. I'm trying. Speaking of like sound effects, so yes, Mr. Cotton, he recently joined the Patreon and heard some of our fun Patreon content. So we have a new sound clip. Here we go. This shit made me cry laugh. Okay, so I'm gonna play it in context of what it is. It makes me laugh so hard because like this is on an episode that we didn't get to film. It was when Justin was still around. It was near the end of his existence on the show, and we did a big like New Year's Eve celebration at his place because he could not come to my place anymore because he got violently drunk, literally. And I forgave him, and I was like, "Hey, let's just see if we can still keep this going." And then Billy got so drunk that he fell asleep. We'll have a clip later, I think, that shows him.
Awesome.
I think
Can't
so.
wait.
But this is in context of what was going on. So we were just reading. I was like, we're going to finish it up. We had like 10 minutes. Billy was passing out. And this is in context of what was going on. Whoops, not that one.
Hello, Billy.
That's a gay guy.
Sarcastic bitchy wolf. Oh, it does sound like They were camping with friends when
Same.
when a noise from something or someone started screaming to terrify the group. On New Year's, man, you're hearing like a fucked up noise, terrifying the group in the woods. If you recently watched Strange, Mr. Cotton was like that. You got to put that on the soundboard. It's like when he sent me that, I probably cried laughing like 5 times, like tears in my eyes. Just this. Like, you were laying there like asleep, and then all of a sudden you just screamed out of nowhere. Oh man.
It's fun.
It's so funny, man. Tom,
Yes.
if you're looking for a good bourbon, try Azra Brooks 99. Oh, that's that Gretzky, eh? Is it something like that? Aaron, will you say she's made of iron, sir?
Yes.
What is that in reference to?
From
For a start?
Titanic. It's funny. Yeah. No, what's weird about this whole thing is I'm getting ready to send to, because we're sending some content to Cult of Conspiracy and stuff like that. And I was literally editing the Ghost of Titanic episode this week to send to them for next week. It's not even out yet. And some reason Caleb in this, like one of our fans, is somehow tapped into this stuff where it's the social subconsciousness or whatever. And there's a part where like I'm like, she's made of iron, sir, and I keep playing the sound effect. So say it, Aaron. Give us a good.
Just hold on there. I'm actually just keep talking for a sec. I'm actually just going to listen to that part just to see.
No. It needs to be you. It needs to be you.
Literally, just say she's made of iron, sir.
Yeah, but
don't do it like slurry. Yeah. He's not gonna do it. He's looking it up quick.
Oh, I can't even find a proper clip.
Good.
Say it. No.
Fucking be hard to make you take drugs.
She's made of iron, sir. I assure you, she can sink.
Is this the Irish guy from the story?
I think so. I don't remember. There's a lot of Irish people on that boat, but they all drowned because they were in the lower decks.
Yeah, I know we all died in the Titanic.
He's listening to it.
Yes.
Billy, while he's listening to it, do you like what it was your experience with this show? I've talked a lot about my experience. Do you have any memories and things that like you can, just
Tom Brady? Yeah, let's do like a speech here. Good one. Let's do a background. So Tom was a fucking absolute nutcase when I knew him. And then I decided to move out west. I think it was 50% because of Tom. So I went out west and came back, and he texted me, and I remember looking over at my girlfriend at the time, and I went, this guy's nuts. I'm like, let's go. Fucking A. And went down there, had fun, we drank, and then every episode, it was never really about the podcast. It was just about getting as drunk as we physically could, and here's something to do while we got wasted.
Yeah,
like those clips were very early in the beginning. Those ones at the park, and when I took my shirt off, like
that was when you were leaving to go out east.
Yeah, I was way younger. That was early, and that's about like it's been a long time that I've been that level of intoxicated. But yeah, that's all we did, and that was the whole goal of everything.
Do you remember why we went to Boston
and how?
Do you remember why we went to Boston Pizza?
Because I fell on my skateboard and broke the booze that I bought. So I bought a booze, and I didn't have a car at the time.
The fans that don't know, we used to. I would buy, then Justin would buy, then Billy would buy, then I would buy, and that's how we would do it. And then it was Billy's day to buy, and he got like 3 beers and a Mickey of vodka, and then he destroyed it all.
No, it was a 40. It was a 40 of Crown Royal. I'll never forget it. And I fell right in front of his house. Like I skateboarded from the liquor store all the way to his house, and I fell like 2 doors away from him because of a fucking pebble. Shattered everywhere.
And then you showed up, and we were so disappointed because I just wanted to get drunk that night, and I was like, oh man. I remember some of the dad jokes too. Like, did you know that before crowbars, crows had to drink at home? Isn't it a wild time, man? It's like how long we've been doing this stuff, and I've said to my wife recently, I was like, I miss Billy. I miss being in the studio. Me and Aaron never got to experience that, but he's gonna come to Canada one day.
I was just gonna say, Aaron, fuck it, just move down to Canada, move to New Brunswick. It'll make Tom move to New Brunswick.
But you see,
Come to the East
the
Coast.
main reason I haven't is because of Tom, because he always tells me how awful Canada is.
It's
So I'm like
communist.
scared to move there.
It's fine. Just find a better job.
We can for now legally own firearms in
So we can sit up in a watchtower in the back of your house.
yeah.
That actually sounds fun. We can drink while we do it.
So I guess like while we're getting going, there's still more clips. There's still more fun things to come. I'm really excited for this. We've been doing this for 7 years. It's crazy to me. This will be the last time that I'm able to kind of get buzzed on the show and all that stuff. So let's get into something first. June 7th, 1988, birth defect nearly ruined his life. Boy was raised as a girl. And me and Aaron will probably cover this. I actually think Billy it'd be beneficial, maybe all of us. The David Reimer story, but this is something similar. It's genitals start neutrally, the same both boys and girls. As the pregnancy progresses, the chromosomes of the fetus begin to shape in the same basic flesh into the vulvas and the scrotums, penises and clitorises. Ambiguous genitalia occur when this development is not finished. Steve Heyman was born with XY chromosomes, making him a male, but his testicles receded and his penis was the day the doctors deemed it was too small to allow him to be happy in a male existence. Some of you guys might know what that's like.
So you're a little wrong though. Embryos don't start as neutral; they start as female. Every single person is female.
Yeah. So you're just benefiting to the trans movement. So thank you.
Well, I'm just saying.
We're all female in the inside.
We all are technically. We all started that way anyway.
We also started as a fucking lizard-looking creature. So
yeah, I'm just saying we're not neutral. You gotta be factual with it.
So they did what it was fashionable. They told the parents to raise him as female. There's a episode that fans have pointed to that they wants to cover for this. It's truly devastating tale about how bad this idea was. Obviously, you read the life of David Reimer. We'll be talking about that. Linda Heyman knew she was difficult. She knew she never grew breasts or menstruated. She was the strongest woman at the shipyard. Why is
I was the big, young, strong woman. I bet she was lifting those shipping containers without even the big crane. She was just doing it over her shoulder. She was walking those.
Yep. Last day what a sad last day Tom gets buzzed in the podcast. It will be a sad day for a long time.
Ever. Yeah. Next 18 years.
18. No, that's not gonna happen. Yeah. Aaron knows he has a kid.
Or it's 21 years, right?
Yeah.
Over
Well,
there.
19.
19. The States is 21.
When do you drink alcohol? In
19, unless you go to Quebec.
Or Alberta.
Or Alberta.
Alberta's 18. Quebec's 18. Isn't Quebec even younger? Isn't Quebec 17 or some shit?
No, it's like, it's fucking crazy. They want to try to get people that are 16 to vote. And I'm like, man, half the population shouldn't even vote because they're not fucking Canadian. But also, why they can't smoke cigarettes till they're 19?
Anybody under 20 and anybody over 65 should be allowed.
I agree.
That should be the cutoff.
Boomers are the ones that fucking got carneying, according to the shit, but it didn't matter.
Okay,
anyway.
we're not. This is a fun episode. We're not.
We're not talking about how Canada's going to collapse.
We're not. Stop.
So Linda thought she was a hermaphrodite and was deeply ashamed, never seeking medical help until the age of 25, when a doctor revealed to Steve that he was a man. And Steve made a life for himself after that. He's like, I'm Steve. I embrace that I'm Steve. I don't care if I don't have a dick, because I guess it was too small. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna make a life for myself. Okay, I'm gonna be Steve, not Linda.
If I had both parts and the dick was like very, very, very small, I'd just go with girl. I'd be like, I can't live my life like this as a man. This is too embarrassing.
What would you do?
That's like them. Maybe you guys don't look up this stuff, but them chicks that have those weird big clits that are like dicks.
Okay, I have to admit. Listen, I have to admit something. I did watch. Remember China the wrestler? I know you.
Yeah, oh God.
I watched her porn. Oh my God, it's fucked, dude. She has a massive clitoris. Like it's fucked. It's a famous person that's a wrestler. You know who China is, right? She died of a drug overdose. China wrestling.
So, I'd like to know. I have a question. Is when you said you guys might not search stuff like this, is that what you search? Is that like you open your laptop, you're like clits that look like dicks,
but it doesn't make me gay. It's clits.
Yeah, it doesn't make you gay. It's a clitoris still.
That's like your number one. This is my favorite thing to watch.
I'd rather not say bad things about my ex-wife, boys.
Oh my God. Fuck, you're funny.
That's hilarious, man. That's so crazy too. Like, you're curious. You're like, oh, China has a porno. This is like years and years ago, and it's like this. It's like, it's literally a mini penis.
Okay, I'm fucking curious now.
Can you Google it? We can't show it on the show. But...
No, I cannot, and I won't. I'm good. I'm curious, but not that much.
Dick WWF.
Yeah, it's so crazy, dude. She did a bunch of those. She got fucking gang banged in a ring, in like a wrestling ring. Got gang banged by a bunch of other dudes that look like wrestlers.
Oh wow! I literally just Googled China's clit. The first thing that comes up is China's former wrestler vagina on steroids.
Oh yeah, that's
probably is that why?
Oh God Almighty! What the dude? I forgot how fucking sick it is.
It's only gay if it's bigger than yours.
Is that the rule?
No, I would never. China is not like attractive. Would you suck off her clitorinus?
Everyone that's listening right now, just Google that, and there's a Reddit post at the top. Click on that, and
it sounds horrible.
Unblur the image, and it's her pierced clitorinus.
Oh yeah, it's pierced too. So fuck, man.
And then there's actually, I just noticed there's a little bell. So there's obviously it's from the corner. The little dick is going in as well.
Jesus they said little bell, like she's got like a fucking doorbell.
It looks like a little the dude as well has just like a little acorn dick, so you can just see the top of the acorn.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Oh, that's in the what the fuck subreddit, so that makes sense.
I don't like Reddit.
Anyway.
All right, anyways, now to be savvy, this is not Hogzilla, though many will be perplexed if you think it is, but Hogzilla was real. He was a crossbred of domestic Hampshire pig and wild boar. He was killed in 2004 by a Georgian man named Chris Griffin. Hogzilla wasn't edible and was too expensive to have stuffed, so killers gave him a proper burial, and it was a good thing because that allowed Dr. Oz Katz and his father. We used to burp on the podcast too much, and it was embarrassing. To exhume his remains and prove that the monster myth was truly existed. However, an only 8 feet long, not 12, still utter nightmare folded fodder. One of the rare times examined. So there was this mutant pig that people claimed, but it actually wasn't as big as you think it was. Mutant pig, fun stuff. Okay, I'll get into another one because that one kind of pissed me off. A 29-year-old man was slashed to death in a parking lot of Torky's Tacos in downtown Denver, Colorado. At 12, Torky's Tacos.
I want to open a taco joint now. That what a fucking rock star marketing guy that guy is.
Torky's Tacos. So at 12:39 a.m. on Tuesday morning, witnessed reference to the suspect as a man in white clown-type makeup with black streaks on his face. According to the report by the Denver police, the assailant was allegedly sporting gloves with blades on. This is why I got the story for you, Aaron. Blades with gloves on. Like there was a glove with blades on the fingers, like Freddy Krueger. They estimated the blades were 2 to 3 inches long. Following the incident, the clown-faced man was seen hopping aboard of a scooter and riding away into the night. Shortly therefore, someone who fit the attacker's description was spotted on high activity location observation halo camera. Of course, they're watching us all the time, Big Brother. A few blocks away by the Denver Public School, throwing what looked like knives into bushes. This later confirmed when police discovered that the knife was covered in blood. Sometime later, a man covered in blood in clown makeup was riding a scooter near the busy Denver intersection. He subsequently was arrested connecting to the parking lot murder. The suspect has been identified by the police as 35-year-old Christian Lee Gulzo, a local death metal vocalist. Online Gulzo goes by Christoph Gulzo or Nurim Bellum, who frequently posts videos of himself wearing makeup and sporting the gloves of the extended finger points. So, it definitely matched the description. Torky's Tacos was closed by the time this bizarre altercation happened. The Austin-based taco business had recently been replaced by Arby's, of course, disgusting, which had gained a local reputation for the late-night shootings and murders, of course. I wonder what color they were. According to the witnesses from across the street, the parking lot was empty, other than the victim, who attempted to flee before being pursued by like they were like chasing him in clown makeup. The victim tried to fight back, witnesses said, but ultimately collapsed in the corner of the parking lot. The cause of death was later identified as a single stab wound to the throat. What do you think, Aaron?
From the point when you said rode away on a scooter, I don't know why I kept picturing, those really like gay looking scooters in Grand Theft Auto.
Oh yeah, like the mopeds. Yeah,
I don't know why I just pictured a dude jumping on that and trying to like speed off, but it's doing like 15 miles an hour.
You can't catch me. He's like, his clown makeup. I just thought that was funny.
I was more upset with a roast beef sandwich joint taking over Twerky Tacos.
So
there's a little irony there.
You remember Mitch, right? Mitch came on the show a couple times. Very funny dude. He's the one that made me go to Arby's for the first time. I've never tried Arby's, so I went. It's fucking disgusting.
It's just for old people, man.
Greasiest, like, ooh, it's like it's awesome. And I'm like, no, it's not.
It's like their main two ingredients are horseradish and mustard. And I'm like, those are two things I'm not a big fan of. And it's on everything.
It's disgusting. Like, Billy, remember that. That's so funny to me. Yeah, liquid plastic cheese. It's fucking disgusting. All right, so before I get into my next news article, Billy, while we play this clip, pull up your first article.
My first one? All right.
Yeah, and then enjoy everybody.
Any guy in a big coat. I am the sound.
What are we talking about?
Fairies.
We're in outer space, man. Oh, shit.
They got beer here.
We're talking about Aleister Crowley on the podcast. The Great, the Beast, the 666, also known as the wickedest man in the world.
Seek. This is my life come true.
Oh, you're dead already. You got hit.
But I cut off your nuts though. I am immortal.
There.
Who remembers these?
Sugar, pure sugar.
Candy powder. You're gonna go.
Oh my god! What the fuck, man? How much sugar was that? Hurry up!
Why do we sell these to kids?
Just do another whole one.
I did one. That's enough.
Come on, one more.
No.
Are you dying? Too much sugar, eh? You pepping? How intense was that?
Drugs aren't even that intense.
Oh, Jesus. Pure sugar, bud. I hope all the 90s kids remember that shit. Well, Jesus. Why are we giving this shit to kids, man? It's pure sugar. That's disgusting. What are we talking about tonight?
We're always talking about Billy. I am the center of everything.
And a little drunk.
No.
When the morning comes, shadow people.
Sorry to hold you up.
You guys are good to go. Welcome to Canada, eh? We got pylons on our fucking borders, eh?
Canadian hard ass.
Canadian hard ass.
This one's a seashell.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Both of you, you're fucking from another planet. I can't believe we live in the same country. Oh, the fucking phone's ringing during hockey night in Canada. During hockey night in Canada. Who the fuck even has a hard line anymore? Watch out, rip the fucking phone out of the hole! What's next? You gonna have someone deliver a pizza during the fucking overtime? Huh?
What's yours?
This.
Is that? Can you blow in your horn?
No. What's in my mouth right now?
How do you feel?
They don't
How do you
know.
feel?
They don't fucking know. They don't know. No one knows. You don't know.
Jesus fuck.
My dog knows.
Blow it.
They don't know.
Both these fucks ate hot ones, hot sauce. I didn't intervene, and now we're having a smoke after. Okay, Billy wants to dance. How's the hot sauce?
Awful. Smoky mix of sauce. You gotta. Why is this so thick? Why is it like hummus? I know. The shit's as thick as hummus.
You're an idiot for doing
there
that.
it goes.
Look
You need
at-
to get it in.
look-
Oh, that's a lot.
I dare you
Oh,
look
I
at-
don't know about that.
Dare you?
I don't know.
I don't know if you can do it, man. That was so much less. Ew.
Nothing on my pants. I didn't. A little bit on my pants.
A little bit. Ew.
You're dumb.
What, you want a reaction? On fire I am? It hurts
okay.
a lot. But I'm straight face. No, I need some water.
Okay.
No, I need that was a lot.
I told you not to do that.
Woo! Billy's back, bitch! To hell!
Singing drunken lullabies.
Woo!
Maybe it's the way.
We got the booze. We got the booze. We're doing the podcast. We got the booze. We got the booze. We're doing the podcast. Boys, we got the Jameson. Strange Brew. Billy's looking at his tickets. He's not going to win. He won't win. There's no way he's going to win. No, we got the luck of the Irish. Maybe he'll win.
We pray for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Fuck hockey. Just so you know.
Hey,
Strange Brew. Man, some of those clips, dude, it's just so funny how... Aaron, what do you think? Have you seen
What?
all of those?
Why fuck hockey?
I don't like sports ball, bro. I think it's a useless thing. I've always pointed...
He's got a lot of that estrogen flowing through him, so he's never been a fan of sports.
No, I've played sports. I've played football, soccer, basketball.
And he wasn't good at any of them.
I
So he
actually
stopped
was.
liking
I was
it.
good at football, man. I used to beat up people on their team. I think people spend more time focused on sports than they do politics or stuff that's going on in their own country. I've always pointed to the idea of that, people will watch the gladiators fight in Roman times while everything else is poor. And then they're like, oh, I'm entertained, bred in circus. I think sports is only there to distract people from the misery of their lives.
And that's fine. If it distracts me, it distracts me. I'll take it.
I mean,
Aaron, what do you think?
I don't know. I feel like I could apply.
I like
that to-
UFC. That's it.
I feel like I could apply that to everything though.
Mhm.
Be like, well, I watch movies because they take me away from the misery
Yes,
of everyday
yeah.
life, and I'm like, I watch this, and then which would
But
make
the
me
thing is-
resent everything.
Fuck podcast, Tom.
Yeah. Well, the idea is a lot of people are consumed by that stuff, right? Is that's I don't
Yeah,
like.
now,
I think
I will say, right, so coming from Ireland and obviously the UK is only a stone's throw away from here, and they're huge soccer fans.
yeah, and
I
all of them
never
are all of
understood-
them are from Nigeria.
I had like I have family that live in London, and like cousins and stuff that are like in their 40s and 50s, and
Yeah.
you know they grew up in that era of like soccer and football, and how irate they get, like to the
Yeah.
point where it's like I'm gonna punch my own family if if Liverpool or Manchester United lose a
They
soccer match. I'm like,
rioted over the Vancouver games, burnt like they set cop cars on fire, stomped on them or whatever. It was crazy. And I've always
That's not
pointed
sports
this
fault. That's a people fault.
It's like guns.
I don't
kill
get that.
people.
I get sad.
People kill people.
Sure. It's like, oh, that was shitty. Turn it off. Get over it.
There's recently videos of like guys fighting on a subway about sports ball, bro. And the thing is, it always bothers me because people won't riot over their taxes being raised or their election being rigged, all the other absurd shit that goes on. And they will be like, I'm going to riot over a fake imaginary game of like young men, little boys playing a sport. Like that's the biggest thing. Like UFC, I like because it's like grown men fighting. It's the ultimate fighting competition.
You only like them because their shirts off.
Yeah, of course, right? You get to see their like little chop or whatever. But that's part of the reason why I don't like it. I'd rather spend my time doing other things. Even when I play video games, I'm like I'm wasting my life away. I'd rather be working on the show.
Fair enough. And we should get into the story.
Okay, wait before I just want to say this to Aaron. Aaron, when I watch, I know someone that watches like soccer, and when I watch it, and it's like here's Liverpool, and then it's just full of like Nigerian people or someone from Somalia or someone. I'm like, yeah, they're not English. Why are all these people that are not representing the country have nothing to do with the people?
But that's the funny part. Like I find out, like you have guys who play for like Liverpool or whatever, and like their best player is somebody called Mo Salah.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay.
Right, replacement is not a theory. It's a reality.
All right. Well,
I hear you, Billy. People need to get over it.
Did you guys want to know how to sell your soul to the devil?
Yes, let's get into that. That's fine.
Did you want to know that? Because you can have power, wealth, an attractive mate, and virtually anything you've ever dreamed of by understanding exactly how to sell your soul to the devil. You must know what you're doing when you make a deal with Satan, because Satan will cheat you blind. That's the words from Dr. Rex Tooth. I love how like that implies that he sold his soul to be a doctor.
Well, look at them. Take my medicine. Don't care if you have a heart attack.
Oh, he's a doctor, but he's an expert on satanic rituals. Is that what he's a doctor in?
I got my doctorate in satanic rituals.
And he's an author of how to negotiate unholy contracts. Because, the devil definitely abides by contracts. Big fan. When he advises on the exact process of exactly how to sell your soul to the devil. So, avoid seller's remorse. Dr. Tooth cites cases dating all the way back to the 16th century in which humans have agreed to spend eternity in hell when they die in exchange for earthly pleasures while they're alive. Human history and world literature are teeming with stories like that of Germany's Dr. I hate fucking last names.
See, you guys get on me for like how it's awful, man. You're like, what does that say? No, you know what I mean? Like, what?
Actually, on the topic of that, surnames and stuff. So there's an actor. I'm gonna just vaguely reference this, and I want both of you to tell me who the person is. So it's a famous Irish actor. He played Scarecrow in Batman Begins. He played Oppenheimer most recently. Does anybody know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
As soon as you said Irish actor, I was just thinking, I was like, is Chuck Norris Irish?
It's something Murphy.
Why can't I literally we're doing 28 Days Later.
Yes, he is in that as well. He's in a lot more
I
stuff.
say Sicilian and it's Killian.
Yes. So like I was listening to something earlier and they were like, oh, Cillian Murphy. And I'm like, it's not, it's Killian. Please stop.
Which is an
Cillian.
awesome name.
Killian.
I get it because it's a C, so it seems like Cillian, obviously, but like I don't know why. Maybe it's just coming from Ireland. Maybe it is actually supposed to be pronounced Cillian.
Killian is fucking a dope name. You've seen Peaky Blinders, right, Billy?
Yeah.
That show's incredible. That's the main guy.
That was. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that was a really good show.
Aaron, you'll get my opinion first.
Yeah,
everybody
I just went off on a complete tangent there. That meant
no, it's fine. This is what the show is all about. Hey, Aran, if I misspelled your name, but I hear you're into jiu-jitsu, how many years? I did martial arts for a long time. Stopped in my early 30s, but my rotator cuff problem. Yeah, Aaron's had problems too with his body because of it.
That's actually really funny because I'm also in my early
old.
30s now. And I'm 33 now, and I've torn my LCL.
So am I.
in both
High five.
knees, and my knees are fucked. So yeah, I get why you'd give up. I'm purple belt, and I always thought I'd get a black, but I honestly, just through injury alone, I don't know if I value black more than I do being able to walk in my 40s.
That's what women
Fair
usually
enough.
say.
Nice. That was a good tie-in. I'll give you that.
Anyways, this Germany's fuck's sakes. This Germany's doctor who sold a soul says Dr. Tooth, our own American statesman Daniel Webster, once debated the devil in a landmark soul-selling case. Like he went to fucking court for it, in which he renegotiated the contract and he had it overturned. He won. Fuck's sakes, this is dumb. Anyways, sell your soul to the devil. Here's some tips from the doctor on how to take advantage of the same opportunity. Set up the deal properly. There's a right way and there's a wrong way to make a contract with the devil. The right way is to be alone in your room, close your eyes. The right way is to be alone in your room, close your eyes, and say, Satan, I summon you. I have a quality soul to sell if the price is right.
Satan, I summon you. I have a quality soul.
If the price is right. It may take dozens, even hundreds of tries, but at all costs, avoid sounding desperate or needy. Because, yeah, he's only listening to your words, that's for sure. But he'll show up eventually. Study other stories on how to sell your soul. Why am I promoting this? Some additional examples include...
Oh, don't even read that garbage.
Oh, sorry, I was just reading. And you have to deal from a position of power, because most mistakes people made is to be underestimated on how badly Satan actually wants your soul. Like, it's like gold to him. So, like, he'll pay literally anything.
The word Satan didn't get referenced until later on. It's Lucifer.
You'll get the absolute best. Remember, if you're going to burden hell forever, you might as well take advantage. Because our weekly world news community is actively very good at soul selling. I
told Aaron that's where I was getting the article. I have Billy. Have you looked at the other articles that I've sent you?
I have not. I didn't even know you fucking sent them to me until you told me. I just
that's what I wanted.
Right now.
Wink, wink. Let's play another clip.
I'm gonna say some.
That her current lover, Joe Barnett, could only identify her.
I have a better one. That is this here.
Tapping that kegger. Oh, dirty beer.
Oh, that's foamy.
Fuck is right in your thing. Beer cigarette.
Fucking res.
Blueberry.
Blueberry.
Booberry.
Blueberry.
Ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. Pizza. It's hot.
It's
beer.
Burr.
Burr. Oh yeah, baby. It's getting strange around here, bud.
Strange Brew.
That her current lover, Joe Barnett, could only identify her by the color of her hair and eyes.
Jesus. Fucking keg, because this motherfucker brought a keg.
I couldn't not bring a keg.
What kind is it? Blueberry?
Blueberry related, but yeah, no, I can't believe Tom doesn't know about this. I got a lot of pictures that I took to post on the Strange Brew page after.
Fill up my big glass. Fill it up. Not that, you fucker. Oh. Smoking is a bad habit. Beer. Beer. It's called beer. It's getting strange. So strange. Beer, beer, beer. Foamy ass beer. Beer, beer. Foamy ass beer, beer.
So crazy, eh? Is that crazy, Aaron, to see that shit? Like how
Do you know what it's like? Sometimes I watch things like Pulp Fiction or The Godfather or something, and I see people, right, smoking cigarettes, and especially Pulp Fiction. Instantly, I'm like, oh, I need to go back smoking cigarettes again. I don't care. And like from watching a lot of those clips, I'm like, huh, I kind of want to be an alcoholic again and just smoke cigarettes every day and not care.
It was a good life all lasted, but you have children, you gotta change.
Dude,
that's
right?
what you get for not pulling out. Your fault.
I know. I know. I spent an entire decade punishing
You have
myself.
to have kids, or the white race will go extinct. That is a fact. Billy, you better have 5 children.
Not a fucking chance.
I will have as many as I possibly can. That's not going to happen in this economy. Considering we're giving so much money to immigrants just to have kids, they'll come here with 5 kids and we'll pay $9,000 for all of them. The fucking parasites. I don't even care.
I want to do something in between. So I have this little segment called "Is this right or is this shite?"
Okay, nice. Okay,
Right.
let's do it.
So I'm just going to put out random conspiracies from the internet and see you either just with the little bit of information I give, you either think that it's right or it's shite.
I can tell you right now, Tom's gonna think everything's right, and I'm gonna think everything's
I'm not
shite.
the same way that I used to be. I used to be a little more naive.
That's like Joe Rogan when he used to just believe everything about aliens.
Fair enough.
I was there. I was there. Now it's all the Jews. Now the Jews created it.
Some people believe that the moon is actually made of cheese, which explains its pale color and cratered surface. This theory suggests that astronauts brought back moon cheese samples from their lunar missions.
Bullshit.
So they were what? Like, okay, let me kind of paint a picture. So there was no moon at one point, and then we brought a bunch of cows up to space, and we vigorously jerked them off.
You know what's that? I suppose
and
like
we turned that shit, and we let it age, and we threw it out there.
A real thing based on science is the moon is older than the Earth, according to never a straight answer. So there is a lot of weird conspiracy theories to do with the moon, and it all equally has the exact same craters in depth, like almost like something took like a buckshot. That's what Jeremy McKenzie said, which is a good interpretation. Somebody's like buckshot the fucking moon or like nuked it, and there's all the craters are all almost the exact same depth. How would that happen? Unless it's a plasma. We live on the flat Earth. It's just a plasma.
Here's also another one about the moon, actually. A lot of people believe the moon isn't real. There's a theory that says that the moon is a hologram, a projected image to make us think that space is real. Yep. Stars flicker, but the moon doesn't.
I just want to know like what the value of that is. Like, what it'd be like? How we got them? They think
Billy, do you really believe it? Do you really believe it?
Do I believe that it's fake?
After all those years of Billy drinking, gained about half a pound, he must have tapeworms.
Give me some of those fucking
I got the best
tapeworms.
metabolism in the fucking world.
And I think by the time Billy hits 40, he's gonna it's gonna be gone.
Everybody's been saying that to me. They're like, when you're
gonna
20,
be like
when
you're gonna be like
25,
Alex
when you're
Jones with
30.
that big fucking big red face and just like fucking
No, he
huge.
took Ozempic
too,
and
it's
steroids.
garbage.
Now he looks like he's not even the same person. Conveniently.
I'll give you another few quick fire ones here.
Go for it.
Birds aren't real. The government replaced all birds with surveillance drones in the 1950s.
Oh, we
which is
actually
why-
have an episode ready to go for that. We have a whole episode about it that I was going to do with either you or Billy, so maybe all of us can do it. Let's go on bird zone.
leave that one then. We'll leave that one. Here's another weird one. Stevie Wonder isn't actually blind. Supposedly there's
Billy have covered
videos.
that.
There's multiple videos of him, and there's that famous one of him catching the mic, falling off the stand.
How is
Some
that?
people think he was faking his blindness.
I don't believe
He's not
any
blind.
famous person's blind.
Yeah.
I don't believe Mozart or fucking Beethoven was deaf. I don't believe Helen Keller at all. I think she was just dumb.
Just for all our American Paps Blue Ribbon.
PBR.
Good old Paps.
Yeah, we had a big thing on Helen Keller where I was like, "There's no way."
Yeah. Someone said that at work
You
actually
can't
too.
see, you can't speak, and you can't hear, but somehow you understand how to say water. Like and book, get fucked.
Before Aaron carries on, let's go with another story. Many people look forward to the prospect of hot sex. But on couples lovemaking got so steamy. One couple's been so steamy. They suddenly vanished into thin air. Jenna Hambrick, 23, and Randy 27 of Queensland, Australia. Shrimps and the Bobby had an extremely active love life. Their next door neighbor, Pat McGunn, of course, typical Australian name, confirmed this. He said, "Oh, yes. Shrimps and the Bobby. Oh, yes. They went into each other's like wild beasts all for hours, all day, all night long." McGunn said. He's like jerking off to it. They had no pets, but you would think they had a zoo because of all the hooting and hollering that they did. Me and my wife, Misty, were trying to have a quiet Sunday tea. Fun for hours. We heard, "Oh, God, don't stop." And Randy, give me that jungle move now. Give me that jungle move. We felt lucky our children were grown and out of the house. On one night.
Not to cut you off, just please, can you, because I know you've only got 2 accents you can do, which is this one, like that weird, like 1950s radio guy, but the other one is my favorite one. Just read it all in an Indian accent, will you, please?
We felt lucky. I can't do it. India.
Just go in and out every so often.
You gotta go like this, and it gets you in the mode.
Sorry, sir. On the night in question, Jen and Randy invited to home and a young woman, Elizabeth. I can't do it with saying some of these words. Elizabeth Perkins. They met Eliza earlier at the evening at a local bar. After a few hours of sex, between that, they're like, "Sorry, sir. Excuse me. I need to use the bathroom. And I know we don't have toilets."
You sound like a fucking Japanese guy trying to speak English.
See, and if you catch me off guard, I can't do it.
Like there's a few times I saw you've done that, and I've literally been in tears.
Sorry, sir. Elise remembers that it's very vivid. What I remember, Jenna and Randy, they got into it, sweating like a couple, demonic screams with pleasure. The bed rocks. I got so scared. So the idea is they which we could, it's funny that because another episode that had been taken off the show forever. And that's why it's funny. I forgot to mention this at the beginning that we were going to do like a 300th episode celebration, but it's not 300 episodes. It's like 400 episodes because how many episodes maybe that have been taken off the show. So I was like, 7 years of Strangeness. Technically, we'd be doing this for 7 years. And that's kind of where the direction I headed because we're at 300 episodes online, but there's like over 100 that have been taken off, put on Patreon. And me and Justin at one point covered spontaneous combustion. And the idea of the story was this couple was having sex and then they burst into flames and they disappeared.
Nine.
I was waiting for the scream.
It's the funniest thing ever, man.
Billy, what have you done?
Oh man. So they died. Interestingly enough, though, it's a strange thing. Billy, can you actually we have so many clips to show. Let's do.
Hold on. Here's one.
Aaron's got to do his segment.
Yeah, so this is another writer shite. Everybody can chime in as well that's watching.
Okay.
So eating meat is a form of mind control. This theory claims that eating meat dulls your psychic powers. According to the believers of this theory, ancient societies were vegetarians to stay spiritually awake. The modern governments push meat to keep the population disconnected from the higher realms. Steak equals suppression.
I can believe that.
There is a theory actually about that. Vinny Past has a whole song about this stuff, right? And I'm always like you kind of woke, bro, because you used to be this guy that was all about like Obama is a clone and all this stuff. And Vinny Past did a song called "End of Days," where he references a lot of this conspiracy talk. The Claudia shots to do with polio and how the V cards are actually not really great for you. And then later on, he did an album where he's like, you guys all took it for like real, but I was just trying to wake people up. He literally like said that he lied. He said he lied about the stuff that he was talking about, right? But he did a whole song about this idea of if you eat vegetarian, you'll live longer. It'll slow the process of aging. I do. And one theory that I heard about when I was young, looking into all this stuff, right, when I first probably started the show, was the idea that when you eat meat, it just fuels the reptilians' hunger, right? Like that they eat meat. So if they convince us and condition us through propaganda and mind control to eat meat, that we taste a little tastier for them, you know?
Okay, you want to be healthy. I've said this probably 9 times on the podcast. I can never do it because I love steak so much.
Yeah,
but if you're vegan and you're a proper vegan, meaning you're actually identifying what's going into your body and making a regular chart of what you can eat, is hands down the healthiest way to live.
But I know vegans and I've seen them and they look like they're like dying.
Yes. There are people that just say I'm vegan and don't bother fucking actually getting the right vitamins and nutrients they need. So it's a lot easier to kind of like to create a middle ground by just eating everything you want and having all that protein come in, all that calcium come in, all that shit coming in.
But then there's people that do the carnivore diet that I know that have lost a ton of weight and are healthier than they've ever been.
I'm not talking about, again, not talking about the fact that they were so much worse off before, but hands down, that is a fact. If you are watching what goes into your body and you are a proper vegan, there is no healthier way of eating at all.
And you're definitely right about that, because I known people personally and like guys I trained with and stuff that were like, oh, I'm going to go vegetarian. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then they do it. And I'm like, all right, what do you eat? And he's like telling me like eats tofu like every day, all day.
I know. He's like, because they feel the need to fill
all day. And I'm like, is that not just as like, you might as well just go back to whatever you were doing?
Terrible for you, man.
No, you got to be a proper vegan, and there's a lot of work that goes into that. My God, I do not have the attention span to create a proper diet without those items. But if you can, you will be the healthiest person.
I actually think that carnivore diet is better than. I do think if you just stuck,
right, you're just wrong.
Eggs,
so.
eggs. I'm not doing it. I maybe one day I'll do it.
No, but you're wrong. Don't do that.
We'll see what happens. I know people that have done this, but also my mom does keto, and it's like it's so strict. I don't like. I'm like, oh yeah, your cult, your cult eating.
Keto's really good to lose weight though.
Yeah, it is. Just like Ozempic is, isn't it?
Yeah, fair enough.
So, Billy, I apologize. This shit just makes me laugh so hard.
Ding ding. Oh, there's a bop. There's a boppity boop. Grapple. Look at that first round. Looks like you kicked his ass.
It was like 30 seconds and we're both fucking tired as shit.
Billy, how are you feeling right now?
You're sicker.
Ready for this fucking skinny beast? He's on the attack, me boy. He's on the attack. Is that your sex face, bro? Oh, now kiss it. Now kiss each other. Kiss.
I'm tired now. Yeah. Second you make me stop, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm really tired.
How do you think that round went, Billy?
He knocked up a tooth. The calm is good.
Yo, wait.
Oh, that was a nut shot.
Yo, that was a nut shot. Dude, that shit makes me laugh. There was Aran. There was a time where I would just go to Billy's on like a Friday night, every other Friday, and we would just like get plastered, do the show, and then it was like a frat house.
That is a hands down. That video is the pinnacle of what you look like when you fight like absolutely obliterated out of you.
Yeah, everyone was drunk as shit. We had like, what Johnny was like all right, you guys are gonna put your gloves in. You're gonna do.
You missed a couple good shots though. I remember before we got that drunk, like before you filmed that one, the fight before, Alex hit me so fucking good. Like I was like barely ready. Haymaker the fuck out of me.
Aaron, what do you think as an actual fighter?
That's it's funny when I look at that. I'm like, it's weird how like we're all in different parts of the world, and it's like you have like the same experiences to a degree. Like I remember doing so much of that, like shit like that, where you'd be drunk and you'd be like, you know what's a really good idea? I seen somebody had boxing gloves. Let's all just start punching each other and like having these like dumb impromptu fights in like the backyard that like seems funny while smoking cigarettes and like taking drugs and stuff.
I've told
you know what? Fighting's the best as long as no one gets upset. Because there are times where you get a real good fucking hit on someone, and if they start bitching,
I did that.
Then you're like, oh, it's not funny anymore.
And I got pissed. I started throwing fucking haymakers. Bill's like, you need to calm down, and I was like wasted, and I was like, not a good idea. It's funny because I did this when I was younger, right? We had the alleyway, we'd call it. My dad had old school 80s boxing gloves, the big padded ones, and kids would knock on my door and ask for them, and they would go fight in the alleyway like 2 houses down from my house. And my brother did it, like all these older kids. I did it, and I'd fight like older people's older brothers. They'd kick my ass, and we did this stupid thing. My brother's snot, his blood snot, was all over the fence and shit. All right. So
you nicknamed him Snot because his snot was on the fence.
His bloody snot was on the snot and snot. So this is Billy eating hot sauce again.
Oh, I did it twice?
Yeah, and you forgot about it, I feel like. All right, Billy's going to try the hottest hot sauce. In reference, listen to my fucking voice. I'm out of my mind drunk. This is after we recorded. I'm so drunk. All right, Billy's going to try the hottest hot sauce on Hot Ones.
Like, how big of a dab do you need?
Like a decent dab.
Do you need my finger coated? Like, how hot is this shit?
Pretty hot.
Like, so, like, realistically, you don't want, like, a blob.
Okay, yes, I dare you.
You missed that? Really?
Okay.
She growled at me.
It's a little hot. I feel that on my tongue.
Okay.
Like, and it does escalate. Like, it's a lot hotter right now than it was before, for sure. And that's a good heat. That's a good amount of heat.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a good amount of heat. Like, don't get me wrong, my inside of my mouth's on fire. But that's the difference. When you're Mexican, you shut the fuck up and you just eat it.
You shut the fuck up and you just eat it.
Billy's lied about being Mexican. Okay, I want to show one more.
I'm not lying. Did you just say I'm lying?
You're Mexican because your mom lived there. She's German. You're a Nazi.
My mother's born in Mexico, and so is my grandmother.
But why are you the whitest motherfucker I've ever seen?
Because I was clearly Russian before.
You know, everyone out there, you know, that's how we greet each other at work. We just do this. Literally.
What happens if you do double? What does that mean? Is that just
you're on a roller coaster.
No, that for some reason everything's fine. It's like hallelujah.
It's like my heart goes out to you. Like, I don't give a fuck. It's so funny. People are so offended by like this. Fuck you. I'll do it all day long. That's how we greet each other at work. And even we did like a work meeting
at a concentration camp.
Yeah, we've done a work meeting where we all put our hands in and we all go up. And I purposely did this, and then everyone else was doing it. And then the boss is like, "Don't do that. Everyone's gonna think we're Nazis."
We're gonna get closed down. Stop.
This clip is very funny to me. We have so much stuff. So Aaron, you better be tight in, get in your seat. We have a clip where everyone can go pee or whatever. This makes me laugh so hard. Me and Billy were like we're like drunk as fuck. And Billy's playing Grand Theft Auto and it makes me laugh so hard. Sweet, you finally bagged the girl. You're going home with the stripper.
I gotta meet her out back?
Yeah.
That's creepy.
That's where all strippers live.
So what, you go at the front and then walk?
Walk to the back.
It's like 3 p.m. my motorcycle?
Yeah, you gotta get your home.
God damn it. Wait here, lady. Fuck.
Go get your ride, man.
Oh,
not a gun.
No, my guns will scare her. I don't mean to. That was an accident.
Was that an accident?
It was an accident.
Okay, get her a
Did
car.
you get him a motorbike?
Yeah. All right, you got her in the car. We got
Taking
the good
her home.
music. Yeah.
I want to go back to my place, not her place. I don't like her place.
Fuck her place.
Her place is probably stinky.
Hang, you ready?
Why am I walking way ahead of her like I know where I'm going?
All right, here,
That was a
bang the
good
shit.
trick job I did.
Was it?
Why you walk so slow? And ew, why didn't you put clothes on before you went in public, you fucking lunatic?
Okay, you're about to bang.
It just skipped. I didn't hear anything. What happened?
You fucked her.
That was it?
Yep.
What? Can I go back in the house?
Nope.
What if I want seconds?
Nope. Does she live in these apartment buildings?
One of these doors got to open.
These concrete doors the stripper lives in? What a horrible place to live.
Well, she's making bank.
Is this... Aaron, don't you wish you were there, man?
I know, yeah. I know.
Those are fun times. I miss that.
Maybe when GTA fucking, what's the next one?
6 finally comes
It's
out.
supposed to come out in what they announced yesterday. I think they were like, oh yeah, it'll be out in May 2026
Really?
Yeah, then the world will come to an end, and they'll be like, "Sorry, you all prepaid."
Here's
for
another
it."
one.
So crazy. Here, let me get into this before we get into our next clip. So scientists have studied the phenomenon of spontaneous human combustion. Professor Hugh Balkin, chairman of the biology department at the University of Queensland, told WWN it's a lot more common than people think. Over 300 years, there's been reported 200 reports of people burning into crisps, for no apparent reason. Although in many cases, extreme sexual relations should be contributed into this factor. So, you're rubbing together. The whole thing was so fascinating to me. The fire was so incredible. Yet this is about that same couple I talked about earlier. I don't know why it kind of broke off into 2 stories. So supposedly that couple that was fucking, that guy heard, they were rubbing human bodies together so hard. Oddly enough, they end up bursting into flames. There's only been so many documented strange deaths of this. People defy gravity, float up in the air towards the moon, melt into liquid puddles like the Wicked Witch of the West. But these people fucked and they burst into flames.
Is it igniting? I bet their pubic hair is so long. They're starting.
I was gonna say, it's probably a good way to go, but I'm sure everyone's probably had this at one point, like that idea of like friction burn on your dick.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
And it's like if you had to burn to death while having sex, I can't imagine how grim that would fucking have to be.
I know.
I bet it'd be intense though.
Yeah.
It'd be that's a fuck for sure.
I've definitely felt it between my 2 thighs sometimes the next morning because I'm a big doggy style fan, and it's like that feeling of over and over again, and my thighs hurt, and I'm like, what the fuck did happen last night? It's like, oh, you were wasted out of your mind. That's what happened. Billy, can you get on to your next story? Aaron, do you get into yours?
Yeah, no, dude, do another thing. Real or shite. I like that.
Let's see. So, the world ended in 2012. According to some corners of the internet, the world did
Billy
in fact end in 2012. CERN ripped a hole in reality, and we've been living in a simulated alternate timeline ever since. That's why everything feels off, and the Mandela effect is so common. You're not tired. We're all just glitching.
Yep.
Right or shite?
Right.
Fucking horseshit. The only reason he's saying right is because this gentleman owes me, I think it was like 200 grand. Because we sat at the line. We were both working at Swish LA at the time. And he's like, buddy, the world's ending. And I said, I'll make you a deal. If the world ends, I'll give you 200 grand. If it doesn't, you owe me 200 grand. Deal?
Billy, we're living in a
deal.
simulation.
And he walks back.
We're living in a simulation.
I don't fucking care. World's still here. I'm still alive. I can feel pain. That's kind of my identifier.
Can you
that
feel
I'm still
pain in a
alive.
simulation? All right. I actually have to
Apparently.
urinate. So we're going to do this now. There's a large clip coming up. So if you
Do you
guys
think somebody is playing us though, like you were with GTA?
Yes, 100%.
Is there somebody else and they're just like,
my guy's fucking retarded.
His name is
Same.
God. His name, always people be like, God's gonna make my life better. Jesus will come back from the grave. It's like, no. There's some sort of alien creature playing our lives. So I'm gonna play this now. This everybody. So these are all the specials that we've done. We've done so many specials. This is the boys' opportunity. We all have penises. This is your opportunity to pee. Okay.
I know, but I kind of want to watch.
What happens if I don't need to pee right now, and then right after the clip ends, I do need to pee?
Aaron, go now.
I'm
We
like
all
15,
know how
20
this
minutes
goes.
away.
We all know how this goes. We've done this so many times.
Fucking
Go
dumb.
now or forever hold your pee. What's going on, people? This is Strange Brew Podcast, Halloween season.
Strange Brew. How do you have a party in space?
I don't know.
You plan it.
Funny. This is Strange Brew Podcast. It's Tomcat and Kirby. Hi. It's officially Halloween. We're actually filming this right now for all the listeners. Hopefully this turns out well.
I really doubt it. Why do I have such little faith?
I know. Welcome, listeners. Welcome everyone that's watching the video.
Have you guys had a long night?
Had a long night.
A long journey.
Long journey home.
Getting into your bed.
Yeah, you're
with your significant other.
Yeah, you know what you're listening to.
Or if you're lonely, your dog.
Yeah, you know what you're listening to.
Don't fuck your dog.
No.
Even though it's Valentine's Day.
No peanut butter.
Motherfuckers!
No
peanut butter.
Yep. So what's going on, all you hose heads? Oh, you gotta keep it on.
I forgot.
Okay, so this is our St. Patty's Day special. Welcome to the Strange Brew Podcast.
Oh. Metallica Halloween.
That flips into some rappy dappy. Oh. Welcome to the Strange Brew Podcast, motherfuckers. Every year, like clockwork, there seems to be a wave of news reports and Facebook posts all about the things that could be hidden in the monstrous of the world and the Halloween candy. All right, you creepy fuck. Get the fuck out of the camera. You creepy fuck. What is that? What is happening right now?
Hello, Thomas. Hello, William.
This
is Bunny Man.
You don't even know my name.
What?
This is the Bunny Man, Billy. I know your name, and I know that pisses you off.
You just said two different
I know
names.
everything about
you don't
you.
even know my name.
I know when you're licking Tom's butthole that you're thinking about Jesus.
But that was public knowledge.
Is this Douglas?
No, it's the Bunny Man.
Is your
It's
name
Doug anyway, you bitch. It's Doug. It's not Douglas. Nobody calls me Doug. I mean, I'm the Bunny Man.
Trudeau?
Justin motherfucking Trudeau.
I just think everybody, I think I've worked hard enough that other people should pay my grocery bill for me.
Was that $45 million not enough?
No.
For that fucking app. I know you embezzled it, you cunt.
No.
Make sure you roll up a big fatty, man.
You want to get really choked up for this episode? Oh, man. You call that a big fatty? Wait till you see what I shove in your ass when you get down to hell, you little bitch.
I thought I put it, so it probably wasn't me.
You know what's really good is when you leave your vape right next to a flickering candle so it can get nice and hot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the best. It's like warm juice. Oh,
Yeah, nicotine needs to be really warm.
I feel left out. I feel like this is giving me a lot of a good feeling, a good vibe.
Good.
I feel like I'm at home here.
Because you are.
I'm picking up good vibrations because Billy is wearing a clown wig.
So fucking.
This shit's itchy though.
No, keep it on. Keep it on.
It looks so
Peter
much more
Davidson.
scary. I look like fucking Marilyn Manson right now.
Why did you say Pete Davidson? Because now that's all I can see.
Because
What if I do this?
trances sweating.
Oh my fucking god!
Oh, I didn't even see you do that.
That's
That's fucking
amazing.
scary.
Billy, can we start a metal band?
You do look like you're in a
I don't even
You look like you're
care.
wearing corpse paint right now, and it's making me hot.
I don't even care.
He does seem that way, and it makes me very mad.
Like they paid you to fucking say a certain. You're fucking scary. Like, you have no idea how scary that shit actually looks.
Oh, I love it.
enjoy it.
Zoom in on Billy's face.
I don't know if I can do that.
Oh, I'll do it.
Oh, great. The best live special we've ever done. If you guys are not watching this and listening to this because I'm leaving it raw,
just the butt.
That's just fucking scary, man. Holy shit. People that don't know, I was on mushrooms during this.
Like that? No. That's so weird.
It's fucking Joe Biden.
Yeah.
No,
He's just
licking.
like content. He's just
sniffing.
licking the forehead.
If he was sniffing, then it would be creepy Joe.
That's true.
Yeah, kids smell shampoo.
There's so many images of Krampus
Santa Claus and
that are problematic. This one's fun. This one seems like he's a sassy Krampus. He's like, I got your kids.
That's gay Krampus.
Well, you can't tell by the way I use my legs. I'm gonna eat this child. I'm gonna eat him tonight.
So to bring this in, I would like to discuss a problematic figure when it comes to the Christmas time in certain places of the world, and we are going to
Gandhi.
No, we're going to discuss and we're going to talk about Black Pete.
Oh,
essentially, Black Pete is Santa's slave. Like, and there is imagery where it's like him like asking Santa Claus,
Santa Claus, give out
face.
Yeah, that sounds pretty fucking racist.
To be fair though, yeah, that's probably why it is. Like, I don't think this guy's actually black.
Also, why is he dressed up like a fucking guard to the Vatican?
This is the only difference I got is I'm still not convinced that like half the people here aren't actually black.
I don't think any of them are.
They're not.
Okay, then I take back the thing.
Do you
and
know
this
the
is all
Netherlands
racist
is like
then.
the whitest?
Here we got. Well, why aren't vampires good at art?
Why?
They can only draw blood.
Oh, I like that one.
There you go. And then what does a ghost mom say? Holy fuck sakes, I can't see anything, man. What does a ghost mom say to the kids when they get in the car?
What?
Fasten your seat belts. All right, I'm done with the mess.
Okay, so do you want to explain what you're wearing?
It's a fucking morph suit, but oh my god, I got one size too small because it's all they had, and it's so fucking tight, and I can't breathe, and I can't see. Fuck off. But it looks like Slenderman, kinda.
Nice.
I got the bow tie version.
Let's get some smoke going. Be a lot of fun. Aaron
rum
would have
water.
joined us, but fuck that guy. So
fuck that guy.
We're talking about Christmas, everybody. I hope you get your eggnog filled up. I hope you're having a drink, smoking some green tree. You know, you feel me?
I love when you try to get a rise out of me, and you'll say something, and you'll.
You see?
Hey, do you like it?
I took mushrooms earlier, just so everyone's aware that I'm pretty much back down to earth. But I did take a gram and a half because considering the special that we're doing, it is no secret that our Christmas traditions are steeped in folklore and religious and spiritual rituals. But there's something else, something far more fun and interesting, responsible for the Christmas customs we enjoy. There is a theory about psychedelics and Christmas. Yes! Yes! Bravo! That's hilarious.
It's a me, Luigi Hitler.
Get into the oven.
Fuck the Jews.
So if people aren't aware, Aaron was supposed to be there for like half the specials, but he's a piece of shit.
I know.
Literally, I was looking at that. I was like, every special, I was like, oh yeah, I was supposed to be on that one. Oh yeah, I was supposed to be on that one.
You were supposed to. Your time difference is no excuse. Crazy, man. Right. That was some of the most fun that I've ever had in the show ever. It was definitely all the specials. The Halloween special. Doing mushrooms while I was drinking is like a crazy thing. And then seeing Billy, we had the whole studio set up in these like neon lights. Looking over at him, I couldn't look at him. I literally couldn't look at him because it's like his face, everything started coming out towards me. And I'm like, I can't look at.
Sure, no costume one.
Oh man, what a time! Billy, can you bring up one of your
No,
funny articles?
you cut Aaron off the next real or shite one.
Oh,
He's got another one up.
Let's. I want to show that for a second.
Fucking dumb.
I'll do a couple like super quick. So dinosaurs helped build the pyramids. There's a theory that ancient Egyptians domesticated dinosaurs to move giant stones. Forget aliens. Jurassic labor unions were apparently the real architects of history.
I believe it. I love dinosaurs. They're good boys.
Dinosaurs
I believe they
didn't
would help.
exist. Okay, there was one time where
real.
listen, this is crazy. At when I was a chef, we did like Chili Fest. Conveniently, last time I saw one of me and Billy's friends alive. Sorry to make you a little sad there, bro. But a dark story of the friend that we knew. But there was a thing called Chili Fest, and me and my buddy got like blackout wasted. We started drinking at like 3 p.m. in the afternoon. He drove me home like this is years ago, so it's past its time. And oh man, we were drunk, and he shouldn't have drove me home. He couldn't even see straight on the road.
The statute of limitations are gone, so it's fine.
Yes, 100%. So he had like this. We were like at the back of the bar where there was like a pool table, and he was wasted out of his mind. There was this chick flirting with him, and she was saying dinosaurs didn't exist at the time. You know, it's like years and years ago. He's like, as she's saying this, she's like this super Christian girl. He's like, get the fuck off my lap. Get off my lap. And I'm like, what do you mean dinosaurs didn't exist? I could be more inclined to think that maybe we've been lied to some extent. But like at the time, we were like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he's like, get the fuck off me. There's a whole argument ensues. And that's all I remember. It's like the last like moment of remembrance that I have from like literally drinking from 3 till 9 at a bar.
I'll be honest with you. There's very little that a chick could say to me, especially while drinking, that would make me be like, yes, get off, go away.
You guys, you don't understand. Dinosaurs are near and dear to my heart, though. I love. It wasn't the T-Rex.
Doesn't make sense. Those humans, man. The dinosaur bones are supposed to be ginormous humans.
They're good boys. I don't care. I love them.
Here's another better one, actually. Toilets are actually surveillance portals. So this one is less popular. But
that doesn't exist in India, though.
Because it's just everywhere.
Why they poo on the street?
So some say that toilets, particularly public toilets, are surveillance portals used by shadow agencies. Cameras, maybe interdimensional gateways, possibly.
Okay,
we have to fucking shit in the streets because, you know,
you're going to leave this one alone now because now I'm going to be in public with my girlfriend and we have to go home. We can't do anything in public anymore. Fuck you for saying that.
It's not real. I just made it up.
Yeah, thank you.
So okay, before Billy gets in, this is after the Slenderman thing. You could tell we're clearly buzzed, especially me. This is funny.
The Halloween special is out now. Go watch it, motherfuckers.
You. Yeah. Gross.
Ew.
Don't do that.
Okay, get out of here. How well can you see in that?
Like very minimally. Like I can barely tell you're holding a phone at me. All right, there we go. Now I can see your phone.
Looks like your eyes are closed.
They are.
Yeah, that's fine. You can hear Chelsea be like, ew, because he like takes my fake scalp off and throws it at me. Different times, man. Billy, come back to Ontario Bowl.
Yeah, I'm good here. Anyways.
Billy, can you bring up your article about gangbangs?
Oh, I just looked up at... Oh, right there. How to plan one. Okay.
Tell me how you plan a gangbang.
This could come in handy for some people.
Holy fuck, this is pretty long. All right, I might summarize. If you've ever imagined yourself getting pounded by a wait list of eager suitors, you're not alone. Group sex is a commonly reported sexual fantasy, and interest in gangbangs is surging. Last year, viewership of Pornhub's gangbang category grew by 88%. That's fucking wild. Women are driving force behind the category's popularity. In the world of group sex, gangbangs are distinct from threesomes, foursomes, and orgies.
Women are whores.
Oh, fuck, sorry. You gave me a fucking thing with ads. I thought you were talking. I was just listening to the thing. It fucked me up. Anyways, they are whores. The person might receive vaginal or anal penetration, external genital stimulation, or any other consensual pre-negotiated sex acts or more. Why am I explaining what a gangbang is right now? Carry on. Clarify your vision. Sex.
What do you want out of your gangbang? Do you want DP?
Why am I
Do you
reading
want
this?
just because I have I sent you a bunch of fucked up articles. I hope you're prepared.
The fuck category is this? Sexologist Marla Wren Stewart says people who fantasize about being the receiver in a gangbang are turned on by being the center of sexual attention, getting lots of stimulation, the possibility of multiple orgasms, or being with many different kinds of people at the same time. Those who fantasize about being part of the gangbang might be into voyeurism, which
Billy,
watching others perform sexual
can you go on your settings and double check if your mic is actually connected?
Can you not hear me?
No, you just sound like you're coming through a computer. So I noticed this the whole time, but I didn't say anything.
Do you hear this?
Did you? Yes, I guess your microphone is just a piece of
That's
shit.
my mic. I turned it down a little bit because I thought it
Aaron
was cranked.
spent $500 on his. I spent 120 on mine. Billy spent 40 on his.
60.
And mine sounds the worst.
Yeah, you actually sound the best during this, so that's great.
All right, I'll just talk real close. Jesus.
No, it's fine. Jesus is not
You're
your
just
friend.
like your like Howard Stern, like radio voice.
All right, we gotta get super low and interested into this one, boys.
No, your mic just sucks. It's fine.
Invented by the. Oh, what the fuck is happening right now? Oh,
For all the fans, I've told Billy to get a brand new mic for like decades now. It's been to over 10 years.
it's been 2 weeks, but anyways, a week and a half at max. In order to have the best experience, the central person in a gangbang should be involved in the planning, especially in the early stages. Start by choosing the vibe of your gangbang. Do you want an aloha theme, or do you want like
wow?
90s rave?
You want it full of? Oh, I was going to say the N word, but do you want it full of black men or do you want it full of Indians?
Oh, I made a joke, and then the very next sentence is actually, do you want to feel worshipped, cherished, or dominated? All of these are specific sex acts that you'd like to include.
Do you want to make it home in a wheelchair or walk home?
I feel like if you're getting gangbanged, there's really nothing off the table. Like at that point, aren't you just okay with everything?
Yeah, for sure. You're just an open hole to be fucked.
Yeah, like I can't picture you being like, oh no, excuse me, I can't actually. I'm not into that.
Yo, an Asian guy walks up. An Asian guy with like so much bush that you can't even see his dick, and she's like, "Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Next one."
An Indian guy walks in.
Yeah, no, thank you. You stink like sewage. No.
And then you got to choose your players. Ideally, you have a group. Oh my God. Ideally, you have a group of trusted friends or partners who'd love to collectively rail you. If that's not the case, because you're ugly, you'll have to find and vet your participants on your own or with the help of a coordinator. I feel like this is getting exhausting trying to plan this. This feels like planning a surprise birthday party for someone that doesn't want it. Stewart recommends his vetting method. Make sure that there's a typo. Make sure you at least one participant trust. Okay, make sure one person you trust, and
just in case they all
that
gang
person
rape
knows
you.
everyone else.
Room gang you like the Muslims in the UK.
Yeah, because safety comes first, right? This method won't be guaranteed a creep-free gangbang, but it's safer. It's hard to supervise a sex fest. Share desires and boundaries.
Who the fuck is Bonnie Blue? Can someone go Google Bonnie Blue right now?
She was the girl that got fucking. It was 100 men or whatever in an hour or in a day. She fucked 100 guys. It was just like one after another, like
yeah, they can never get to where they want to get. I guess I'm playing a supermarket simulator. Wow.
What are you on right now while I'm fucking reading this?
There's a supermarket simulator where you can pretend 1,000. No chick's getting 1,000 men in a day.
Yeah, he did. She did.
It's just like you know what you could use? India, because there's billions of those people that probably should there should probably be like a big explosion that happens.
I still want a campaign to set up some sort of not GoFundMe, but like Kickstarter or one of those things to send Tom to India for like a month and send a video guy with him and just watch him have to walk through the streets while they like shit all over the place and like.
Dude, I follow a guy that has been like that traveled around India and it's fucked. He's like, this river you have over here, you could clean up in a month. And the guy's like, sorry, sir, don't know what you mean. And I'm like, oh my God.
That's all everyone says. They're just like NPCs.
Yeah, sorry, sir. You have billions of people that don't do one thing to contribute to their society, and then you wonder why they're all flying them here. The only reason the third world was able to be bred the way that it did, the billions of people that were able to be there, was because the elites knew we need some really low IQ retards to fill the countries of the white people that we want to exterminate because we're Jews and we think that our ethnicity is superior and we're chosen by God to exist in this world. So we need to make sure that white people don't exist.
I'm kind of done reading this gangbang one.
That's fine. That's fine. Let's play one more.
I'll recap for the end. It says, hang on, now you're ready. Go gangbang and make sure your anal's clean and make sure you eat food. And then it says, make sure you take more than 5 minutes before the dicks start coming out. And then you practice aftercare. Once your sex marathon reaches scheduled conclusion, make sure aftercare a term of how partners support each other. So make sure you get cuddles, I guess. Yeah, all right, I'm done. That's enough of that.
It's funny. People are like, man, Tom turned out to be such a racist. And I'm like, well, it happens, man.
Everybody in Ontario is now. There's only so much you can do to somebody before they start fucking.
Yeah, so they start being like, "Hey, this is a fucking problem. What are you doing here?" Sorry, sir. I am Canadian. I'm just as Canadian as you are. Like, oh my God.
Here's one for you. Do you believe that Walt Disney was frozen? I don't know. I'm assuming everybody in the planet has heard this story. Same as the fucking Marilyn Manson who took, he took his ribs out to suck his own dick.
Yeah.
Do you believe that Walt Disney was actually like cryogenically frozen?
I think it's a big possibility. He's looking at Disney now and he's very sad because he was a full-blown Nazi. So
there's a very real chance. I know when we talked about this, I was like, there's no way they had the technology for it. But like, there's a very real chance just because of how fucked up he was in the head and also the amount of money he had access to. That like I could see him doing something along those lines. Like he's definitely dead. But
have you heard that's conspiracy about like the whole Frozen thing?
Like, yeah, I've heard about it.
Aaron,
no, but was in the movie Frozen.
Because if you have it,
the movie Frozen.
What?
Yeah, so supposedly there's a theory out there that people believe that. Obviously, the whole thing with Walt Disney's body being frozen and that he's like underneath Disney World or whatever. That's supposedly in some fucking lab. And then that the movie Frozen was actually titled Frozen. That wasn't the original title, but they retitled it Frozen.
It was
so that
Nazi inside of a cryo chamber.
and this kind of makes sense. So like that anytime anybody Googles Disney Frozen, that they'll get Elsa and Anna and all that shit, and nothing will come up about Walt Disney being frozen.
Yeah, because that was so Google search, and even Family Guy made fun of it. Billy's favorite show.
That's such a good show. You mentioned Chris Griffin earlier. I was like, yes.
I heard you go what, and I was instantly thinking, I was like, Chris Griffin, isn't that Family Guy?
Yeah. He's a good boy.
We used to have this friend called Chris, and his name was there was an episode of Family Guy where he's like, "You remember when you called me Chris Gristle?" Burn. That's how stupid we were when we were kids. We called this kid Gristle, and he was someone that could fuck you up. Like he would beat the shit out of you, and we called him Gristle for a long time.
Tom, can you bring up something on screen?
Yeah, for sure. If you share it. When you get that ready, here for all the people that want to participate in the Patreon, here's some of the content that you can get. Holy fuck, man! What the fuck is that good dude doing? Leave me alone, man. It's making me nervous, bro. Because it was, I think, for the money that it's not too much. Let me go in the washroom. I gotta pee. Oh my god, he's fucking right there. Oh shit. Shit. Fuck you, bud. This guy is creepy as fuck, man. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh, he's gonna find me. I'm fucked. God damn it. That game is the scariest shit.
And for the low price of $7.99, you can watch Tom.
It's $3. All right, here, I'll play this one.
Video games.
I was drinking the whole time. This was the worst one. This is like, I had Juan, who used to be a big part of the show at the beginning, laugh his ass off at this because I smashed my face pretty well. Right? It's this way. Oh, fuck! I hit myself in the face with a knife. Wow, that's some content right there. I literally fucking smacked my mouth with my mic mad hard. Alright, so I have a bruise there. That fucking hurt. Kind of felt like I got punched in the face. Jesus Christ, that scared the fuck out of you. I'm not putting my arms out there anymore. I'm putting fucking back here. Yo, it literally smashed my fucking... Like, I felt like I got punched in the face, literally. The metal mic went into my teeth.
You know, it would have been even better there if a tooth had fell out or something.
Oh, man. Just like Billy in the box.
That's my favorite shit ever. I wish I had that trick.
Yeah.
I made them not put a permanent one in because I kind of enjoyed taking it out. I'm like, nah, I'll leave it. I'm good.
That's like my favorite thing ever. Like literally, I couldn't think of anything better to have. I'll be honest.
I'll play one more for Aaron gets in this shit.
Until actually, hang on one sec. Until you're laughing too hard and it pops out and you can't find it, and then you're toothless, and then you actually live the next 3 weeks with like this, and you have to go about your day. Like, this sucks.
You do look like a boxer. Like, what happened to him? Here we go. Play.
God damn it, Stu! Sorry, Billy. I guess I got a little too zealous, huh? Give me the knife. Oh. Give me the knife. Now! You see, Sid, everybody dies but us. Everybody dies but us. We're gonna carry on and plan the sequel, because let's face it, baby, these days, you gotta have a sequel. Ah! Ah!
You sick fucks. You've seen one too many movies.
Now, Sid, don't you blame the movies. Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative. Stop it, Billy. Would you all right? I can't take anymore. I'm feeling a little woozy here.
Billy in the background just laughing. For all the audio fans, it's just like a clip of me and Billy reliving the Scream movie, and I still probably have the blood packs somewhere. I bought them. I was just like, I'm gonna use crunch on them, and then too funny. All right, Aaron, what do you want to show me? I love this. This is a lot of fun. We need to do a live session like this more often. What the? Oh, this is Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that's literally what I was going to bring up. So, for people who don't know, there's a lot of people out there who believe Michael Jackson is still alive, and he's disguised as this burn victim called Dave.
Dave.
They reckon he faked his death. He returned disguised as Dave, a real burn survivor that he once befriended. Interviews with Dave after MJ's death only fueled this theory. Same voice, same mannerisms. Was this a smooth criminal move or not?
So far, it's like, Michael, what do you want your name to be? You know what? I don't want to be Dave. I be Dave. I like the name Dave. Oh my God. You know how crazy that'd be if that was actually him, though?
That's what he looked like all along.
How old would he be now, though?
Dude, that's actually, if that's real, that looks fucking...
That looks like him, doesn't it? After the Pepsi commercial where he lights his hair on fire. Doesn't it looks like him, man. Oh, creepy. Dave. I like
Imagine you wake up in the middle of the night and that fella's at the end of your bed.
Oh, fuck yeah. His name was, he named his kid Blanket. What do you want to name your kid? I'll name him Blanket.
Because he's warm.
You like the name Dave? And it's like, oh, I love Dave. It's so fucked.
Man. Oh, Dave is dead, is he?
Yeah.
He's got to be dead by now.
Dave.
Oh, Dave.
Oh, weird. So, like, I forgot I had all these pictures that we're going to show. So throwing back to specials. Oh, weird. That's fun. We got Billy, me, and this is like the famous Billy banana costume, as we showed. If you guys have, if you guys are listening or watching, you're not following us on Instagram, go to Strange Brew Podcast on Instagram. I'm definitely getting a little buzz. This was Billy's banana costume. Fun times. Beware, people. You can see Billy's penis in this.
I'm like looking real close.
You want me to go back? You can clearly see that there's a
you can't do. That's so tight, eh?
Oh my God. Yeah, it was so tight. There's Billy. Oh, so fun. Gay me with my ninja sword. This is me, Mitch, and Billy. For everyone that forgot about Mitch. Mitch is probably one of the funniest dudes next to Billy that I knew. This shit stuff. Look at Billy's face. You look like some weird, like a chick from like Holland or something.
Oh, fuck's sakes. Get it off. Change.
This is me and Mitch doing our Strange Japanese Legend, which is still out. It's still fine because his wife got mad at him because we both admitted that Japanese chicks are attractive. Look how young I look here. There's me, Justin, and Billy. Crazy. When Billy and Alex, for everyone that thinks I'm racist, we literally used to have a black guy on the show. Alex, hilarious time. So funny. It's just crazy how long we've been doing the show.
We still text Alex all the time. I miss him.
I know. I told him, I was like, go get yourself a webcam. So if you had a webcam and mic, I would definitely bring Alex on the show.
Oh, pull up that. Yeah. I did constantly. That was my only joke, by the way.
Peanut butter jelly. How long have you been around the show for, man? The real JX2? Because Billy, there's that video.
He asked if I did.
No, there's a video of Billy being like, it's peanut butter jelly time. And he's throwing, what are you throwing at me? You're like throwing something at me while we film. I have that clip somewhere.
I don't remember.
He's
remember.
Like,
I remember
like
the film, but I don't know what I was throwing.
Oh, didn't we have we had Halloween like candy? I think.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
It at me. What a time, man. Here's a fun one.
Supposedly made by MX Barton, who suggested the Germans were assembling disc-shaped craft in underground factories in South America, South Africa, and underneath Antarctica.
But did you guys not know that Hitler had a treaty with the gray aliens?
That's fucking weird looking. Why does his face look like that?
It's because it's edited from this original photo that somebody else probably definitely doctored. Fucking for all the audio listeners, we show a picture of Hitler making out with a gray alien. So you only get this on Patreon. You won't even get the full episode, but because I want to get through some of these clips. Let's get through one of these. This is fucking awesome. Okay, I am the special needs kid from fucking. Aren't they? They're in the special bus. Oh, Anton, your mic isn't on.
They're troubled youth, but yeah, I think they are all special needs. Wrong way. Wrong. Yeah,
that's my character. Wrong way.
That's why I said it.
Wrong way. That fucking movie, that skit is it creeps me out with the fucking kids and the. Oh man. I'm also on a 1.5 grams of mushrooms, just so everyone has some.
Surprise, folks! Tom's on mushrooms.
Jesus Christ!
Wow, who just saw that coming?
You want to see something funny? Everybody,
goddamn years.
Guys, look at the camera.
Oh fuck! Where's my bowl?
Look, I'm Batman.
Oh god!
Isn't that fucking funny?
Tom is fucking lame. That's my something in the way for you.
I came downstairs to before I went on live and to Chelsea, and I was like, dun, 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 dun. All right, everybody, partner up. We're getting
I am on almost 2 grams of mushrooms.
Yeah, we're just letting everyone kind of come into the live. All right, this is my favorite part. Aran, do you want to explain yourself? No, he doesn't want to.
Oh, what? Wait, I thought we were. Sorry.
What do you mean? For what?
There's one more clip. Billy missed it. Aran. Billy had his moment off air, luckily, where it was only audio recorded. But I've had my time when I fell and I was absolutely blasted out of my mind.
When did I fall off air?
What we kind of showed you during the. Luckily, we were able to show it in this episode. You during the New Year's episode.
Luckily, we get to watch something fucking stupid about me now.
No, we're not.
What does Aran have to? Oh, we're Aran that St. Patrick's Day one,
where he drank. So Aran drank a full bottle of wine, chugged Jack Daniels, and also drank Heineken. We're not going to show Aran as that, but this is why we put him. I
Sorry, Aran. I love you.
It's too offensive. But this is hilarious because it's part of it. It was that bad. You were like, I just want a cigarette. I just want to suck. I want to suck a cigarette. And you were like out of your mind and I'm like drunk. I've been drunk as fuck. Where I'm like, I just want a cigarette. I want a cigarette. And you're like, I need to suck a cigarette. You kept saying a cigarette. And you literally alluded to the fact that when you're like, when I see you guys smoking back in the day, I want to have a smoke. And it's like, that's literally, you're like sitting there probably waste out of your mind, be like, no, badly, you just want a cigarette. So this is Billy when he finally showed up to this live special that we're like, this is the only time other than recently when we went live for when we talked about that crazy serial killer that ate a dick, that guy that fed the other guy the dick. This is the only time Billy and Aran met. Billy is a full-on dick.
Yeah.
Are you prepared?
Billy's a wiener coming live from his bathroom.
I'm good. I'm ready.
Excellent.
We are all set up. Billy is here in a fucking jail cell.
Yeah.
Billy, there's a ghost in your mirror.
Live from
I got a mirror.
Yeah, you look like you're in a fucking prison. So
I am
coming in chat, man. We got a lot of people coming in right now, so get in there. We're just getting this party started. I'm sure everyone might enjoy different Halloween costumes. I'm going to show you now some of the most offensive costumes that I could find.
Joy.
All right? And to bring it in with a bang, Aran, your best friend, your neck of the woods. Well, he's not really, but he's next door. He's over there.
Oh, fuck off. With him. That's not my neck of the woods. Fuck Jimmy Savile.
What did Johnny Rotten call him? That cigar munching twat or whatever?
Well, I meant he's in that fucking side of the world.
No, I know what you meant. You meant we were enslaved by the English for hundreds of years. And killed and murdered. Yeah, I know.
It's fucking crazy.
As Morrissey said, the queen is dead, boys.
Aran has something to say.
Yeah, no, sorry. I need to know how everybody feels about what they're trying to depict right there.
Well, I mean, I think everybody can guess my opinion on it.
Oh,
Billy loves that
God.
shit.
That's fucking awesome.
So I don't know. If
What a costume! What a fucking costume!
I don't know if you guys have heard the saying, it's a thing that we say over here or whatever, but a real pirate sails the Red Seas.
Oh my God! His shirt says Columbine.
That's it.
Oh, I want that. I want that. I want. Is that you, Tom?
Oh, I love that. The coat hanger through the head of the baby pro-choice.
Why are you echoing?
Who's echoing?
Oh, weird. That was weird.
Yeah, I did hear it, though.
Okay, it's like, am I going crazy? This is also fairly great.
Holy shit.
Damn. Boston Marathon.
So look at this shit we used to do. For everybody that like is not supporting the Patreon, you will get like some pretty crazy shit that we used to do, man.
You know what's wild though? Actually, one thing I gotta give hats off to Aran with. That was like 30 minutes before you were completely incoherent. And you were like you were there. Like your mind was there, you were still participating, and like less than 30 minutes later, you're like, and light switch gone.
I was looking at that, and like some of it at first I was like, I don't remember any of this, and then I'm like, oh wait, I do vaguely remember that thing about Jimmy Savile, and I'm like, no, I don't remember anything after that. Also, that wasn't that many years ago, and
Aran chugged whiskey.
I don't know what I sound like right now, but I had clearly no idea how to like figure out the sound on that microphone at all, because I sound like I'm coming from the fucking space station every time I talk.
Oh, I had my fucking earphone mic hooked up to me to join that shit. You're fine.
The only reason Billy sounded good
fucking
before is because I made him sound good. Who the fuck is talking? Is that your shit?
Yeah.
Tell that black
fucking
motherfucker
neighbors.
to shut the fuck up.
I'll just mute until they go away.
That black guy. I was like, tell that black guy to shut the fuck up.
I just moved to a new city, and before I find a place, I just grabbed a room to rent. So I'm just literally in. I feel like a fucking hostel right now.
I asked him. I was like, "How many Indians live there?" He's like, "Luckily none, but there's
It's
one
like
black
15
guy."
Indian dudes outside shitting outside the door.
Oh, that's so fucking funny.
Honestly,
man.
they might, for fuck's sakes.
I'll be honest though, I have no recollection other than that Jimmy Savile part. I'm
Dude,
like,
you
and I was even looking at myself, and I could kind of tell. I was like, haha, I remember that little glint that I used to get in my eye when I was out of my mind. Fixing the tie and shit, like 20 minutes before I was about to die.
I know. It's crazy. And it's funny because you were very like, Aran is soft spoken. If the fans haven't noticed, Aran is kind of like I would assume you would kick someone, kick the living shit out of people if they looked at you wrong, but you're very soft spoken when it comes to certain things. And during that episode, even you were like, what the fuck you called me? Like you were just like snapping at all moments while you were wearing that thing tied around your face for
It
the
was so
entire
tight as
time.
well.
The only time Aran wore that costume again is when we did the Diddy episode, because we like joked about like the diddler, and Aaron's like, man, when I saw that shit, it gave me chills.
Do you know what? Right, I'll be honest though. I think if we were all in a room together, that like more I don't know if you call it vulgar or whatever, but that personality would come out more. I think sometimes I feel like I'm quite
100%.
on the internet because I'm like, oh god, I could say something here that I find funny in the room and then not realize there's thousands of people looking at it and being like, oh, I probably shouldn't make a joke about that.
Which is 90% of what I say on this fucking podcast.
Me too, man. We were now when you say Indians, you mean dot feathered or no, we mean those from India. Obviously we've invaded somewhat to some extent.
Can you bring up some images, Tom?
Yes, for sure.
Of the real Indians you're talking about.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
native res people are awesome. They're always super chill. Like, you want to smoke? You want to drink? And you're like, fuck yeah.
Natives
sure.
from their reses, which are communist compounds, are fine. But
you want to
they need
gamble? I'm like, yeah.
They need to stop complaining about their land being stolen because we're going to give land back to the Ottoman Empire. All of a sudden, the Middle East will be the Ottoman Empire. And then I was going to actually...
Remember when this was supposed to be a fun one? You remember?
I was like, considering how controversial I am, I was going to do a video about this. Be like, you for all the people that think their land is stolen, I'm like, who are we giving it back to? Are we giving it back to the Iroquois that were set up to like take over all the land and kill off all the other tribes? Are we going to give it back to the Mohawks? Are we going to give it back to the Ojibways? Like, who are we giving this land exactly back to? Because you all killed each other for the land that you say is your land. It's a fucking bullshit fairy tale they tell themselves. It's my land. We're all native. It's like, no, you guys were killing each other over this said land that you think is stolen, and you were stealing it from each other. It's a fucking hypocritical farce that they tell each other to be like, we're victims. Same with black people. We were enslaved fucking hundreds of years ago, even though more people were enslaved during the Ottoman Empire. As white people, the word slave comes from Slavic. So here's my racist rant. Because it's true. The word slave comes from when the Slavic slave trade was going on. And Irish, Aran, you were crop. You were like the Kush, you know?
He's telling you to go to hell, boy.
No, I'm not. I'm saying you were the Kush.
No, I said he's telling you. He's telling you.
Actually, not gonna lie.
He's not talking. He wants this conversation to be over.
Irish would have been the nippers, technically. You would have been like the low grade weed that nobody wanted.
Yeah,
no,
pretty much.
Those were the Vietnamese people, no?
Yeah, probably.
No, I'm not trying to be racist. I'm trying to be factual. I'm actually not.
Let me get into something. How do you tell if you're in a cult? Many people around the world attend gatherings.
Actually, pause.
Yeah.
Aran was going to show me something funny. I can see it.
Yeah,
I want to see it. I want to see it.
Oh, we were talking about Indians.
Friday, January, February, March, April, May, July, October, November.
Wait, that's not picking up the sound right, is it?
No, it's echoing.
No,
what is
weird.
that creature?
It's
Ontario. No.
And he's taking English lessons, and they're trying to get him to say, I think the guys were taking a piss out of him. I don't think it was actually an English teacher. And they were getting him to say like Monday to Sunday, and then they were getting him to say January to December. And they were asking him to say it quicker and quicker. Like, and he just started saying loads of random shit. And I'm like, it's just hilarious looking because he's, like you said, he's a creature.
Hey, what the fuck is bohemian? I'm olive skin. You look like an olive, so you're green. So you look like some sort. What does that mean? I hear dear. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is bohemian? That means you travel. Like, what is your olive skin? Is that someone that green out? Okay, fuck it. So when are you in a cult? When are you in a cult? Okay, people like join these communities. You know, like the LGBT has now become this like full blown, like, hey, if you're against my massive umbrella of what it means to be queer or gender fluid. Oh, Billy, can you bring up your article about how to fuck a trans woman, please? So many people around the world. Yes, you have an article about how do you fuck a trans woman. Please bring it up. Many people around the world.
The best part about this is he's going to cut all these clips of you talking about this stuff as well out of context in the future.
Yeah, for sure. My opportunity.
That he's setting you up to do exactly that.
I know he is. I know.
So funny. Okay.
Fucking asshole.
So many people around the world attend gatherings, community, religious services, or secret organizations during the pandemic. Some on Sunday mornings, others do it different days of the nights of the week. How do you know if you're in a cult? Well, we're going to dig deeper into why you would be in a cult. There are some telltale signs of why you're in a cult. Everybody wants money. Most legitimate like organizations, often churches, want 10% of worldly possessions. In other words, a cult on blood-sucking vampires that drain you of everything you own. Politicians. Jesus, time. As you can be very active in the group, dedicating large chunks of your time. But as I said, this podcast is a cult. Both a cult monopolizes on all of your time except when you need to go to work. So like you need to go to work, you need to give us money for the cult, but after you work, please come back. I need you to suck my balls. And it's important that you go to work so you can give the money to them. This is a clear sign you're in a cult. Charismatic leader. Tom Thompson. Let's face it. You don't want to follow a cult leader who is just some drab, boring, old white guy. These guys are typically someone who you couldn't find a date for a prom or a friend to toss the ball to. They're not just a cult leader. Cult leaders also always have they have a dynamic personality. Baby. They play music, they sing. Wow. Is this describing me? They're athletic, maybe not that one. They have long hair and a brilliant smile. People are drawn to the cult leader like vegans are drawn to a cauliflower rice. Sure, cult leaders may be a bit aggressive.
Reference.
I know. Maybe a bit aggressive and demanding at times. Hence, I am with all of you guys when it comes to the show. But they're also captivating. If you feel like you are around someone, 24 hours a day, you may be in a cult. Aliens. As much as we love aliens, if you're in a new group and they're telling you that they're from the planet Gutan, you're probably in a cult. You might want to stay on Earth. You may be here a wee bit longer, but if they want to tell you they're leaving and going to the, Pluton's moon, you may be in an extraterrestrial cult. Hence why we have go back and listen to me and Anton. We will remember you. Our episode about the Heaven's Gates cult. Most people wear Sunday bests when they go to church. Cult groups take it a little further. Strange robes, matching tracksuits, or even strange underwear. Is that you, Billy?
That was like the scariest shit ever.
Yeah, I know. What is that? Is that your mouse? What is that?
It's like the mouse mixed with breed.
I didn't know you could hear that.
Oh, we can definitely hear that.
I was scrolling through this fucking 90,000 fucking page article that you fucking sent me.
That was like Jeffrey Dahmer.
That was really weird, man.
Sorry.
Let's get back to how racist natives are. I'm supposed to be not white, but I have fair skin. So the natives in the USA, I should die because I don't look like them. Is that right? It's not right that anyone you say should die just because you don't look like them. That's not what I'm saying. Are you taking that's what I'm saying? Somebody lost the train of that you're off bar. You're off bar of what I'm saying. I'm saying that people play victim mentalities when it comes to the fact that what are we talking about? Are you getting No. Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, what?
No, he's saying their mindset is like because they don't look exactly native, he doesn't belong there.
Yeah, of course.
Anyways,
there's also
carry on.
A personal shopper or valet can be fun and luxurious experience when you go out and about. You have an Indian guy that opens the door and he's like, "Come with me, sir. Let me show you the sights of Toronto." So get involved with a new group. If you're signed to if they're watching you in your every move, you may be part of a cult. All right, Aaron, I saw you. What are you doing? What are you doing over there?
Did you know that redheads are supposedly aliens?
I heard
yeah, you are, you fuck.
So
Billy,
with less than 2% of the...
Before I cut off Aaron again for the 1000th time. Aaron, do you remember Will Smith?
I do.
Will Smith, the black guy. We both knew him.
Do you Oh, I thought you were talking like the actor.
No, the actual guy. You remember
Will
him.
Smith?
His name was Will Smith. He's a 65-year-old black guy. He said that redheads was freaks.
You said Aaron, do you remember him? And I'm like, what the fuck are you
Billy.
talking about right now?
Billy?
No, you said Aaron. That's
no,
what I was like.
I'm massively confused right now too. Yes, I remember Will Smith, the fucking prep cook. Yes, I do.
Yes. He was 65 years old, looked like he was 40, and he said
fucking awesome, dude.
He was a creep. He called the 18-year-old servers young and tidies.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
He was
Sounds
so
like a really
old, and
cool
he's just
dude.
like, when you're that old, like you can kind of, you deserve it. You can
He
say
was like,
whatever
"Those
you want.
red-"
And everyone's like, okay.
He was from St. Lucia. He's from St. Lucia. And he was like, those you redheads are wild in bed, young tidies. And I was like, shouldn't
Oh,
probably
I don't
say
like that saying very much. To be honest. Ladies.
Carry on, sir.
So yeah, with less than 2% of the world having red hair, some claim that redheads are descendants from Martians or ancient alien human hybrids.
I think
They
white people are.
sunburn because Earth isn't their home, and their freckles are solar receptors.
Take
Is
off
this
your hat
r-
there, Aaron.
Is this right or shite?
You don't want him
No,
to take off his
Aaron.
hat.
Oh, I don't. Oh, no, yeah, no, I surely will.
You're fucking bald?
You know that, bro?
No. I assume there's a big red afro under that shit.
That's like I'm trying to think if there's something where somebody takes their hat off and they have this giant head underneath it.
That's
that
what I
doesn't
was
look
assuming.
like
The
spider.
cone heads.
It's kind of like that, though, right?
That's what I thought. I thought that's what was
But
hiding
like-
under that.
and it's like, and there's like this huge head.
Oh, it's funny.
I don't know which is worse,
Are
though. I don't
are
know.
you ginger or are you brown hair?
No, brown hair. But I don't know which.
I
Actually,
thought you were
gray.
fucking
See,
ginger.
everyone's being a dick at Billy's reaction. Everyone, as a fan of the show, knows that Aaron's bald because he's referenced it.
I didn't.
Aaron,
I
do
didn't.
not feel bad about yourself. Just please build up a lot of sperm and then just come on somebody.
No,
I don't know.
no.
I don't know
Let me
which
get
is
this straight. I thought he was going to be a fucking ginger Jufro. That's what I assumed it was.
Really?
Now that I know you're bald, like you're
Do you know
better
what I
looking.
do you know what I kind of want to do now? I kind of want to like run some sort of like AI Photoshop of me with like a ginger Jufro just to see.
That's what I thought. That's
But yeah,
what
but you
was
have-
under there.
If you're gonna do it though, it has to be done as realistic as possible. None of that weird cartoony shit. It has to look proper. Like if
I
just
tried.
do
I
a
was like,
picture
make
of
this
my
okay.
bald head and put
Here,
like
as
put like
for,
a ginger
for all
Jufro.
for all the fans out there, okay. You know, you best support the show. The best way to support the show is I must have
It's a weird segue.
is through Aaron's bald head.
Do you know what we should have done? You know what we should have done? We should have put a Strange
I'll-
Brew
I'll bring
sticker
it
on
up
the
later.
top of my head and just let me go like and reveal the logo.
That's next time. Next time.
Keep that in the bank.
But like, have you not like Joe? Okay, think about it. Joe Rogan. Everyone embraces Joe Rogan for who he is, right? With his bald head, right? You kind of like have to embrace it at some point. You've talked to me about this. You just kind of have to do it.
Why are you talking like it's a
Aaron.
bad thing? Like he looks fine. I just
Aaron,
I
do
thought
think-
you were a fucking ginger.
Aaron, you look like sexy. I want to come on top of that mirror head.
Take off your you should just live your life.
I
without
have
your
not
hat.
had a haircut in a month, and look at my hair, man.
I am.
It's bad. I
Where
wish
is
I
it?
was bald.
No. I was literally going to bring up an image of Joe Rogan when he had hair, and that's literally
Oh
like,
yeah, it looks so different
my,
than what he looks like
my
now.
progression though was literally that, where it's like that thing where you're that guy who's trying to like
keep it.
Oh, it's worse.
Yeah.
It's worse.
It gets so much worse than just
like
leaning into it. You're like, okay,
It's
I'm bald.
the worst. Like I was actually only recently I saw pictures of me on holiday in the States, like 4 or 5
I've seen
years
pictures
ago.
of you with hair.
Yeah, but if you actually saw me in person at that point, when you get closer, it just looks like a piece of fluff. Irish carrot top. It literally looks like a piece of fluff, like on the top of the head. And I'm like, if that got wet at any point or like done this, you're like, wow, that is strands, my man.
You
That's
need to embrace it though. Because like, think about it. Look at this. Okay, Billy, can you do this also? We would all look fucked.
No, because
But
I'm
Aaron
about to be
suits it.
fucking
Like, you
bald,
know.
and I can't be bald. I'm so fucking skinny. I look like a goddamn skinhead if my hair is gone. I can't pull it
American
off.
History X.
It would just be a dick.
Like, look at this shit. Look at
So,
that.
and it's
Me.
funny as well
he
because
was
someone
kinda
said
right.
to me, he was like, haha, you're getting that thing that a lot of men get, and especially a lot of Irish men. It's like the upside down head. So it's like you have to grow some sort of facial hair because you
Oh,
have no
yeah.
hair on top of your head. So it's like you've turned your head upside down.
That's funny.
It's fine. Okay, I just want to show this to people because, hey, you want to support the show. We have some really fun merch. I've literally uploaded so much stuff to the merch site. This, I don't know if Billy's ever seen this. This is some of the funny shit that I've ever seen. So look, it's all of us as cryptids.
Oh, wow, dude. You could put me in as that
Billy is
ball, dude.
Letterman, Aran. Dude, Aran is Mothman and I'm Bigfoot. And I bought this, and this is why you support the merch site. Literally, think about this. I bought 4 t-shirts and a sweater for $120. That's it. In Canada. In the States, it'd be like $60 probably. But look at I'm obviously fuck off with these ads. Obviously I'm gonna shout out the merch site. Look at all these new designs that we've created. You can get them. We get like no money from this stuff. All of us being smoked out of an alien ball. Like, look at that.
Guy
That's
got a big
cool,
smiles.
man.
Here's his teeth.
So there's a bunch of people that actually messaged me and said they want. Look at this cool shit. We updated the dying for a drink design. Like, this is cool stuff that we're able to produce. This is a class horror design. I've gave Aran a bunch, so he's
I need
gonna
to
change
update
the
all that
logo.
shit.
But yeah, cool, eh? Support the show. Yeah, class forecast needs to change its design. We're done. We're done with the.
I'm
basic
lagging like a
designs. We're
motherfucker,
done.
I think. I don't know if it's like me or what's
You
going
insist-
on.
No, it's just Tom.
No, you're fine. I see you clear as
fine.
day.
It's just Tom.
Eat a dick.
With his bad internet.
What's with the weird
Tom's
game
got to
going
upgrade his
on?
internet.
Let me put my arm over here. What's gay about?
I'm on 5G right now. All right,
He'll get the
here's some
fix.
fun. From my bachelor party.
Balls away from my ball. Dang.
That's why he's fucking dating Indian women.
I'm not gonna take any dating advice from you. What the fuck? That was a win. I can't even beat that.
It's not dating advice. It's fucking. You can knock him off if you want to. Oh, but you can't.
Is that what happened?
Is that what you're doing? Don told me.
That you came to some kid's chocolate factory? Where did that work?
What the?
I gotta pee.
Hey, look at that. What a giant fucking rock.
That's we drove over. This here is
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Don't you feel like a wizard? Fucking wizard.
Nice. Tom, come here. Here.
I don't want to fucking hold that thing. I'm not doing it. No. Don't blow off my hand. All right. Is that fun? That's from my bachelor party. It's funny. It's like, come hold this shit. And I was like, no, thank you. It's Aaron was supposed to be there. You piece of shit.
You were supposed to come down for that?
Yeah, he was gonna
It's like,
try.
yeah, it's another one of those like supposed to be at the special. And I'm like, yeah, I could make the fucking 9 hour
Fair,
flight.
that's a flight down here from Ireland to Canada for a night. That's a little different than not showing up for a podcast.
I know.
What is that, like a 7-hour flight, maybe? 8-hour flight?
I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get through all of the things. Billy, can you bring up your article about how to fuck a trans woman?
You said that, but it's not here. What I have is the only articles I have are how a furry helped me explore my sexuality and a
that
machine
one.
sucked my dick.
Oh, do both those. Let me hear both those.
All right, I'm more curious about how the machine sucked his dick because I scrolled through the furry help me one. And it's kind of
My
lame.
brother was there during that. He's like, "Yay! Like, let's just do like fireworks into the air." That's so funny. It's not, but I grew up with that's like lighting up the fireworks. He's like, he's too shy to ever come on shit like this. But
I was in elementary school. I curled into a ball and tried to suck my own dick. I failed. But thanks to a new robot called the Autoblow 2, clearly there was an Autoblow 1, my 5th grade dreams have finally come true.
Wow.
Invented by a former lawyer named Brian Sloan, the Autoblow 2 is a machine that gives dudes surprisingly good, in quotation marks, blowjobs. Earlier this year, the sex toy became a viral phenomenon when Sloan raised money on Indiegogo, a commercially
keep going. I'm gonna really piss myself. So you keep going.
All right, go piss. To commercially produce the device. I think if you were to ask men what their ideal masturbation improving device would be, many would say something that does it for you, and you don't have to do anything. Like, I don't understand like how long I'm supposed to read a fucking nonsense article about a machine.
Oh, sometimes he does that. He gives you articles that are like,
dude, this thing's like fucking 90 pages long.
Yeah, screenplay.
All right, Sloan said my sleeve was a size B for average size dicks, but the cock bag fit my entire arm. The cock bag. Say, you gotta put your cock in the whole fucking. It's size of an arm. Big cock.
What?
Hey.
Like, is this supposed to be real?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if anybody really wants to hear that, but you know what I really do want them to watch is, that video I sent you of him falling into the mic, did you by chance put that on your computer or not? So instantly I felt the device sucking my cock, trying to suck the little baby Mitchells out of me. The blowjob felt rough. It reminded me of head I recently received from a Colombian grad student who used too much teeth. And I said, tonight, the Autoblow 2 is going to come, and I am going to come in someone's mouth without feeling the rugged rug burn on my cock.
Did you like that article?
That's his origin story. Yeah, that was a good one. That's ridiculous.
What do you think? If there was okay, everybody out there, is there an AI robot? Would you let it do it? Aran, Aran, you are the single man. Companion.
You gotta say, yeah, okay, no, like I'm not like making it breakfast and pretending it's real, but if I was alone and like had no prospects and I was just like fucking by myself, like,
what are you, a fucking gold miner? I got no prospects.
No, I mean, like, you got nobody lined up. You feel like you're gonna be alone forever.
Who's lining up for any of us? Give me a break.
The bigger question is, how many people on this show right now and people listening tried to suck their own dick at one point?
Oh yeah, when you're a kid, for sure.
I was like 12. I probably tried.
For sure. Like that's not even embarrassing. Every male child did that.
You're skinny enough. You probably could fold in half.
I'm not flexible, buddy.
But Aran, you remember Companion? I want to cover this movie on your show. Okay, Billy, you'd actually really enjoy this movie. That movie's fucking great. You have Jack, what's his name?
Quaid.
Jack Quaid plays this like, oh, it's so good. He has a girlfriend that you don't realize the entire time is like a robot, and she is programmed to kill for him. It's fucking so good.
Oh yeah, no, you've told me about this. I've seen clips of this.
It's brand new.
I did want to watch that. I completely forgot about that. I really did want to watch that.
It's she like kind of like
hold that up there, Tom.
Okay. It's so good, man. It's so good. Okay, who cares about copyright? Let's play the trailer. Fuck YouTube.
Sure. Why not?
Why not? One of the best horror movies I've seen in a long time. We must cover this on Class Horrorcast. Like, it's so good.
That's dope. Yeah, no, I still do really want to watch that. When did that come out?
Watch
that was
it with your woman.
A couple years ago now. No, she'll love it. About a year ago now. That makes sense.
Dude, it's so good. Like this idea that you would have like this person who is everything to you, and you can program them in every way that you want. You can
And
make
then they
them some
break up with you
docile
because you're
slut.
that shitty.
Okay, so might as well. I'll try to keep this.
That only came out on January 31st.
That's so good, dude.
Oh, this year?
Yeah. I don't know why. I feel like that was a long time. Yeah.
I remember Tom talking to me about this, like, I swear to God, over a year ago.
No, you're delusional.
Huh. It must have been the trailer, and you must have said this looks dope or something.
I would definitely fuck her, though. If the sex bot looked like that and
Yeah,
behaved like a real person.
Fair enough.
Have you, Aaron? Have you seen Yellow Jackets? Because probably that's something that we're gonna have to do on. We just finished.
No,
it.
but people keep saying to me about to watch it.
Billy, you should watch it, especially with your woman. She probably like it. Yellow Jackets
Yeah.
is fucked, man. A bunch of women get lost in the wilderness, and then they rely on sacrificing people to the wilderness and their own friends, and then it shows their later on life, and then their life now, like during the time, is fucked up. So how do you know if you're possessed? You can prevent evil spirits from taking over your body. Top religious experts say you can easily do this by learning and how to recognize the first signs of demonic possession. This is why you have to like come at this as a logical standpoint. So top signs that you're possessed: unexplained itchiness. I know Billy's got tons of sex diseases, so who knows about this, but especially of the arms and legs can be significantly itchy. Upper abdomen and behind your left ear. Forgetfulness. This is a sign that a demon may have a control of your mind for a brief period of time. You can find, maybe you lose your car keys because you may be possessed. Your body may be trying to fight off a demon possession if you feel tired. Demons love to drain your energy. Aaron, what do you think the demon would be telling you to do?
Me specifically.
Yes. I know you have
Kill
something.
Tom. He's a piece of shit.
I know you have a little thing, a little button that you can press.
Oh no! Is this the one time I don't have it ready?
No, of course. Let me get.
Do you have the Staples "It's That Easy" button?
Insomnia. Subsequently, you are aware that there's evil spirits attempting to take over your body, but you're afraid to go to sleep. There's a bad sign because you are awake and there's an evil spirit trying to possess you.
I want to possess you, motherfuckers.
Oh, I was really hoping. Yeah, I was really hoping it was the Staples "It's That Easy" button. They used to make you press it. They used to make you press at the cash register. What an awesome gimmick that was! Are you familiar with that? Was that big in Ireland?
Yeah. No, I do know I do know exactly what you're talking about.
Good.
One of the metal shops.
I didn't know how worldwide that was.
We after it's so fun. Even Billy, were you there? We had the restaurant. We would press it after the rush of the line.
That was easy.
That was easy. After we're sweating our asses off the lead hand of the restaurant is doing coke. And it's like, that was easy.
He fucked off to the bathroom for an hour and a half and a lot of shit burned, but whatever.
Kyle, this would always happen. We would be in the middle of a kitchen rush. He's supposed to be the kitchen lead hand. I'm on grill. Billy's on fries or dishes at this time, especially. And then
I was young.
Yeah, and we're like, Kyle, we need Kyle. He's running the line. And then we go to the washroom and knock on it. He's like, give me a minute. And he's definitely railing lines of coke. And then he comes out and he's like, oh my God, I'm ready to go. It's just like, it's so crazy. We have no more. I have so many things.
You have any more clips though? 7 years Strangeness.
Not really.
Gotta watch the clips.
We did
We're
them all.
the clips?
Yeah, we did them all, bro. Billy, do you have any more? I have more articles, but we don't necessarily need to get into them.
No, we went through all the articles. I think it's a good conclusion.
Let's do
wrap
one
up
more.
around
Let's
now.
do one more. 5 things to
All right.
avoid during alien abduction.
All right.
Okay. Leave your tinfoil hats at home. If you think tinfoil keeps aliens away, you're wrong. Dead wrong. In fact, it attracts them. Just like road trippers on the Earth in the intergalactical travels often bring snacks from home. They prefer the method of preservation. They want to preserve things. Tinfoil is one of the many everyday inventions we owe to extraterrestrials, supposedly. So tinfoil hats basically make your head look like a fresh wrapped portion of gibberish hoff. I don't know what the fuck that means. A delicacy for homesick gootans. They can't resist it. Avoid eye contact. When you are getting in eye contact with aliens, it's very devastating. They're gonna find you out real quick. Interdimensional beings never assume. One man interviewed for a story, Jack Gripple. It's a nice name. A regular abductee. He's like, I'm Jack Gripple, and I was abducted by aliens 5 times. Yeah, I know. I think that it was aliens. And then his stepmom's like, it was me. I raped my son.
That's, yeah. What is this, Ireland?
Reported making what he thought was eye contact during his first alien encounters. He woke up with 3 years later with 3 brain implants, a gaggle of clones to raise. Yo, this is what this guy said.
I always love a gaggle.
Yeah. He said he woke up 3 years later and he had brain implants and a gaggle of clones to raise and a second mortgage for his vacation cabin on this planet. This guy's like,
I love how a gaggle of clones and a second mortgage landed in the same sentence. Like that was equal priorities to him. I have a ridiculous amount of children to raise and a second mortgage.
We will do the Brocklet 99 thing. We will do it.
You know what? We can't even come close to ending this without this.
Hold on. So there's something there that I sent in at your request.
Oh, fuck off.
Do whatever you're going to do.
You did it.
For whatever you're going to do. I think
I was going to do that, but I didn't know you were going to do that. You can do it. Yes. Yes.
I hate you guys.
Put the sound on.
It is. Thank you, guys. This was during the St. Patty's Day special. Thank you.
Gone.
Look at everything is like deleted. So I'll play the sound effect as soon as it ends.
Face the mic, and then you get mad at the mic.
I'm shitting my fucking pants.
Aaron,
That's
you're lucky I don't
I can't
show.
believe I recorded that. What the fuck?
Aaron, you're lucky I don't show you fucking drunk as shit.
You know what, right? So I done that under duress. I wouldn't have done that. But, Billy threatened my family.
You're lucky. Yes, we showed Billy.
You got to include it, man. 7 years.
What have you been drinking? Why are you always drinking Canadian? Do you not like have some other like thing that you enjoy, Billy?
Oh, I do. I got a box of Sleeman here. I got a box of Alpine here.
What do you think people think of you like outside the room?
I got
like,
a box of regular Sleeman here.
This guy's an alcoholic.
And you can just hear all the cans knocking around all over the floor.
I know. It's like, what is this guy doing?
To be fair, this is a month of drinking, and I haven't taken any of the cans back because you can take them back here.
That's what he
and
does.
get money back.
He has an apartment. There would be like fucking cans everywhere. I'm like, what are you guys? There was a basement full of cans. Like literally, you would walk down the stairs, and me and Billy recorded 2 specials downstairs in a basement. It looked like they're holding some sort of like women there, like there's some sort of like serial killer. And there's like, as soon as you open the stairs, there'd be bottles lined up on the half-finished basement cases. And I'm like, what do you guys do? They're falling down the stairs.
To be fair, that's 100% true. But to be fair, that was COVID, and Alex was drinking with me.
Yeah, I know.
But yes, we took that bottle depot back, and it was 5 months of drinking, and we took it back to the bottle depot after 5 months. I'm not fucking kidding. We had $360 of fucking empties.
Like it was like a massive pile of like, and then when you moved, it must have been like you have to get rid of this shit. We tried to walk downstairs, you would kick bottles, like literally.
I'm not that bad anymore. I'm okay.
For all the fans
That
out
was
there,
bad.
for all the fans out there, you won't get this on video. If you are aware of the show, go listen to our Jack, the rapist cryptid. Go listen to Jack. What's his name? Jack. Jack, the Spring Heel Jack. Go listen to the episode about Spring Heel Jack. That was done in the basement of this house, and it was just like concrete. We tried to go live on Twitch during this. It was terrible, and we got full blown wasted while we're kicking cans down the fucking stairs.
It was good times. We have nothing to end on other than it's time for.
Remember that time we got drunk during that Christmas special that used to be on the Patreon? Caveman Steve comes out of nowhere on the nobody comments on X. X is this forbidden platform. Don't talk about anything other than Jew hatred.
It's time for Fun Fact of the Day.
It's been years and I still love hearing it. Anyways, I enjoy this. Did you know, when someone says to you and they look at you and they're like, I'll be back right in a jiffy? You heard that saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's a unit of measurement, an actually established unit of measurement.
A jiffy.
A jiffy is a unit of time.
Bullshit.
It's 1/100th of a second.
Bullshit.
It's real. It's an actual unit of time. It's kind of cool. I always just thought it was a stupid fucking saying someone said, but it's 1/100th of a second. Kind of neat. I like it.
That's gay.
Wow. So
that's your fun fact. Oh no! When I kicked Aran out of the studio by accident. Whoa! Didn't mean to do that. Come back, Aran. I'm sorry.
On my side too, saying that was
Oh
pretty
my God, I
interesting.
didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to
You
do that.
fucking kicked them.
I'm so sorry.
You fucking
Aran,
kicked
come
him.
back. I kicked him out of the studio by accident. That was not intentional. Come back.
1 sec. I can fix
fuck,
it.
I'm gonna have to send the link again.
I can fix it.
Go message him. Say I didn't mean to do that at all.
I am. 1 sec.
Jesus. I was trying to cut that stupid lie thing. Oh, there he is. I didn't mean to kick you from the stream. I feel
Oh, he's
bad.
back in. I was video calling him. I was trying to get it back.
It's like I don't know if I pressed something wrong. Or
No, you were defending me, and Tom didn't like it, so he kicked you.
No, I kicked the lie. I didn't want to see my face anymore, man.
I literally I typed into chat GPT is a jiffy a real thing? And supposedly in physics and computing, a jiffy refers to the time it takes for light to travel 1 centimeter in a vacuum, which is about 33.3564 picoseconds.
Kicked me in a jiffy.
Which is drum roll, please. 1/100th of a second, roughly.
Yeah. In computing science, a jiffy is the duration of one tick of a system clock, usually around 1/100th or 1/60th of a second, depending on the system used.
Suck my dick, Tom.
You know what's funny? I
Oh.
can't wait until
Bad
people
thing.
hear what was the episode that we did? Nobody has heard this yet because it's not. I fixed it in a jiffy. There's so many people commenting on the YouTube and shit, like the Facebook now.
I'm telling you, man. That's like I thought that was always just a slang. I didn't realize that was actually.
People are
term of
in for
measurement.
a fun time when they hear me and Billy's episode where we talked about animal dicks for a half an hour. Literally, Billy was like, "I have one fun fact," and I was like, "No, we're gonna talk the entire half episode."
We're gonna dive into this.
I don't even know what episode that is. People, it's not released yet, but
that was only like a couple weeks ago. That was pretty recently.
I'm building up content. I'm having a baby. My wife literally has a beach ball in her stomach.
Yeah. Anyways, though, this has been fucking awesome.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Hail Hitler.
Aaron, you need to come on all of them. It's more fun with you.
I know.
You're better than Tom.
Oh, fuck off. I'm the I control everything. I'm the cyborg.
Tom's the controller.
I'm the
Isn't it
Agent
fun to
Smith.
piss him off though?
He's like Stalin.
He is. So we talk shit under our breath and we just go, yes, sir.
I'm glad you didn't label me as Hitler because I probably would like that.
That's why I didn't. I purposely didn't because I was like, if someone called me that, I'd probably be like, yeah, it's not so bad.
It's not so bad. I like Stalin. No, just kidding. Stalin was the worst.
You're Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, that guy definitely has a tiny peen.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. It's just the acorn and then lots of pubes.
I can't
He's a
find
big fan of
your
Katy
dick.
Perry. What movie was that again?
The Interview, so good.
Was that the interview? Yeah, that was the interview. Yeah, that's right.
Have you ever felt like a plastic bag blowing in the wind? Like, and that's a real thing that she said during her song. And it's like, that's weird to me. That's how you start a song. Imagine me doing a rap being like, have you ever felt like a paper bag? All right, well,
it's like I'm out of ideas.
Billy, do you have any more fun facts?
That was a fun one, no?
All right, you bore me. You're a piece of shit.
Oh, the best part about the fun fact and my ideal like standing point was to everybody go, huh, interesting, and then never
I
think
almost
about
want
it
to
again.
get to 3
That's
hours.
my favorite fucking line.
We have 4 more minutes. Go find me another fun fact.
For fuck's sake.
Do it now. Do it now, you little bitch.
Oh. Did you know if you have the surname Prentice or first name Thomas, your dick is significantly smaller than the rest of the planet?
Well, it's a good thing that I can impregnate.
Google
your
says
girlfriend,
that.
isn't it?
Actually,
Isn't that fun?
Google
Isn't
says
that fun?
that.
Isn't that
Google
fun?
says it.
Okay,
I don't know what to say, man. It's on Google.
that's fine. Google is owned by Jugal. We'll call it Jugal.
Is there? He just gonna say
I don't know.
Jugal.
I don't know who you pissed off or who you showed your dick to.
No,
but
it's
like,
funny.
something's
The
out
other day-
there.
The other day at work, I called someone a Jew-tard, and they're like, "That's a good one. That's a new one." I was like, "Well."
Do you want to know something absolutely ridiculous? I typed
Yeah.
into AI, what's the most bizarre and funny fact ever in the history of the world?
Okay.
And it came back and it goes, in 1953, a monkey was legally tried and convicted for smoking in public in South Bend, Indiana. Yes,
That's
a monkey
dope.
on trial for smoking. The monkey's name was Jacko, and he had become something of a local menace for sneaking cigarettes from tourists at a fairground. After repeated complaints by the public, police actually arrested him, put him before a judge, and fined his owners for contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
Get bent, Aaron.
That's
My
hilarious.
segment.
Billy, you need to get
That was
yourself
good.
involved in AI. They've created all of our merch designs now.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Yeah,
that's a
it's
good
the
one. Because my follow up was the longest concert ever lasted. Take a shot as to how long this concert was.
23 hours.
Aaron,
72.
way longer than both you. Tom again.
5 days.
How long is that? 24, 48?
I don't fucking know.
Almost. Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
All right, Aaron.
I was going to say 7 days, but I don't know what that is in hours.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Let me rephrase that. Yeah, no, not even close. So 7 times 24 is 168 hours. Way longer. Try again.
Oh, 3 weeks.
7 days is 168 hours. 3 weeks is 21 times 24 is 504. You're slightly over. Aaron, last
2
guess.
weeks and a
He's
half.
slightly over.
Yeah, I was going to say 2.5 weeks, whatever that is.
2.5 is 420. It is 453 hours. A concert went on for.
Why?
I don't know. I just quickly Googled it because he gave me zero time to actually fact check anything, but it came up on Google.
Of course, man. 96 hours.
Yeah, you're way off. 453. It was probably Taylor Swift trying to prove a point.
Well, as I said a million times, that we need to continue to do shows like this. I've been asking for the boys to come together. Aaron's time difference. What time is it in Ireland right now? Just for all the fans that listen to audio. And
It is currently 31 minutes past 1 in the morning.
Good.
Oh, you fucking poor guy. I'm tired. It's only 9:30 here.
You're so lucky. You guys have the whole night in front of you.
No, I'm going to bed. I got to get up in the morning.
I'm gonna finish my album.
Oh, you poor guy. Go to bed.
All right, that's fine.
So do I. I have to teach kids jiu-jitsu in the morning.
So you gotta learn how to
People let
grapple
you
the
around their
dick.
children? Do
I
they
have to
know
go
you
around
talk
and,
to Tom?
Well, this is the thing. I do get vetted and stuff by the police, but I try to keep all this quiet.
Yeah, you got to keep it quiet. As soon as they find out Tom's name, you're like, you can't be around children anymore.
So just the next time I get vetted for the
This
thing,
guy's
they'll
a
just
racist.
they'll have screenshots of me like this.
I know, literally. Man. And they have videos of me being like, you want to talk about the word racism? It's so fun. I went viral for talking about that word. So whatever, I'm going to keep doing it. Might as well. Hey, did you hear about this show called Strange Brew Podcast? I know I sound like a full-blown racist.
Never heard it. What's it about, Tom?
I enjoyed this. We went for 3 hours. I can't believe we've been doing the show for 7 years. Literally, I went through all my drinks.
Technically speaking, you should have went for 7 hours then. Wouldn't that have made sense?
Yeah, it would.
Get bent.
Billy would never be able. I could do it. I could probably. If I could pee periodically, I could probably do that. Like me and Aaron have talked about doing watch-alongs about certain movies.
Yeah, Tom can't drink if he does that, though.
You know what I want to do? I would love to do like a all-day Star Wars marathon. I know we get flagged on like YouTube, but we could do it on like Patreon, and actually Rumble will probably kind of get us away with it. But imagine just spend the whole day watching Star Wars.
You know, I don't like not for like any sort of show or anything, but one time I did watch all the Leprechaun movies back to back.
How the fuck did you do that, man?
No, I will say by the end of it, I was delirious by the end of it.
Didn't you guys do that with a buddy? Like you didn't record it. 6, 7? At the time, it would have been 6,
2,
right?
3, 4. In space is 4, right? And then there's back. No, then there's in the hood.
Yes,
back to the hood.
back
Yeah,
to-
so it would have been 6. Yeah.
Yeah, at the time, because now there's more.
Yeah.
Didn't you do that with a
There's
buddy
8
though?
now.
Yep.
Wait, when did you do that?
Years ago.
Yeah, it was before those last 2, so there would have been 6 movies in total.
Yeah,
For all
okay.
you
So
that
the
are
second
watching
last one
this,
came out in 2014. So it was
For all you
before
that are
that.
watching this, definitely go check out me and Aaron. If you guys especially subscribe, I can't say that well. I'm fucking definitely inebriated. There's crazy thing about Rumble. We have 2 watch-alongs of us doing. Didn't we do Back to the Hood and In the Hood? Oh, we did in space. It's all Patreon or on Rumble.
In space always makes me. It's like some sort of fever dream. I'm like, what?
With just the 6, that's 9 hours. It's literally 9 hours of sitting there watching a movie.
I was actually miserable, to be honest with you. It sounded like a great idea at the time. I was like, haha, won't this be really funny?
Not including like breaks and piss breaks where you pause it. You were probably watching for like a good 10 and a half, 11 hours.
Yeah, sitting there with the curtains drawn all day, just being like,
oh,
Leprechaun.
As an Irishman drinking whiskey, you're like, oh, why did I do this?
Yeah, and then it's like over, but it's still only like 7 p.m. and you're like, why?
To be honest, Aaron, if all 3 of us were in the same room watching Leprechaun all day, I feel like we wouldn't even be watching it the whole time. We'd be like laughing at the stupidity of all of us.
We'd be making bad decisions, I'm sure.
All right, well, I really enjoy doing this. This is wild that we were able to do this live stream. I've always wanted to do this. It's a celebration, and I actually didn't mention this. the whole idea was to do a celebration of 300 episodes because we're getting to that tail end on the actual app that we released the episodes to, but it's more like 400 episodes, if not more. So my idea was like, 7 years, because we've been doing this since 2018, which is wild. Me and Aaron both follow that one guy. He's like, this is how they sell cars in Canada now. And it was a white chick being like, you can get yourself a Ford Corolla. And it's like a white chick speaking in like Indian. $20,000. You can get yourself.
Anyways, it's time. I think we crushed it. Over 3.
Is it time?
It's time. No, we already did it. You fucking dummy.
Fun fact. Give me another fun fact, you piece of shit.
This guy's off his fucking rocker.
Give me one more fun fact to do it right now. Off the top of your head, what fun fact do you have?
Did you know that if ladybugs were not to exist, Tom's penis wouldn't be a thing?
For a second there, I got really invested for a second. I was like, wait, he actually has a fact.
You know how easy it was to impregnate my wife? I want to see Billy impregnate anybody. I know your mom doesn't count. Your mom doesn't count.
I can impregnate you if I wanted to. You'd like it. So anyways, carry on.
Sign up to the Patreon and you get to see it. $27.99.
OnlyFans.